Hello. I'm about to start here in just a second. See if some more people are going to drop down. See if my notifications is going out. So don't be scared to drop down in the chat. Say hello. I'll talk back. Hey Sandra, what's going on? How you doing? Happy Saturday. It's been a lot of crazy stuff that's been going on this here internet with these mommies, honey. I seen Jasmine just a little bit come live. I'm still trying to get my voice back, y'all. So bear with me. What's up, Callie girl? How you doing, sweetheart? Welcome to the chat. Thank y'all for dropping down. Okay. So today we're gonna be talking about Olivia, hmm Peaches, and Jasmine. All three of them have been going live. Jasmine just did a live just a minute ago. It's the same thing as far as what she wants people to tell her what they would like for her to produce on her channel as far as long content or short form. The same old thing about asking questions if what she should do with her content, asking for suggestions, but when she's giving suggestions, she have excuses as usual. So I don't even know what will be the purpose. If you're gonna have excuses every time somebody give you suggestions, then you might not want to be asking people what they want. Because if they're telling you what they want and you sit up there and you say, well, you guys, I can't do this because I have 5 kids and, it's really hard for me to do this. And I'm just, I'm a single mom and I can only do so much. Well, if you can only do so much, it's only because that so much that you say you can do is all you willing to do. There's 24 hours in a day. There's 7 days a week. There's 365 days. It's understood that this is 2025 and you have 5 children, but you chose to have them. That's why you should only bite off what you can chew and nothing more than that. So you won't feel like you're overloaded or overstimulated and you can't do this and can't do that. It's not those kids' fault that you cannot do whatever it is that you need to do or want to do for them. Because just like I said, there's time. You can make time for what you want to do. People make time for what they want to do, for who they want to see, and all of those type of things. So whatever the case may be. So if you want to take your kids somewhere, you could take your kids somewhere. Don't ever let somebody tell you what you can't do unless you're telling yourself that. What's up, Liz? Hey, Teresa. Don't ever allow somebody else to tell you what you can't do with your kids because of however your funds may be. They don't know. They don't know what you can do or what you can't do. Only you know what you can and can't do. If you decide that you want to take your kids on a trip, you could save up the funds for that. Nobody's saying up and jump to just spend the money that you have that you know you don't have and do it. No, people actually save up to go on vacations unless they're making that type of money to make those type of decisions to just take vacations whenever they want to. If you're not one of those people, then you have to save up. It's simple. But to say that you can only do so much because that only so much is what you're just willing to do is beyond me. That's excuses. As parents, even myself, if you want your children to be able to enjoy things, you have to make time for them to be able to enjoy things just like you make time for yourself. I bet if you was with Chris, if y'all was still in a relationship, and you had any type of means to go on a vacation with him, you will go on a vacation with him, and you will make the time to make vacation time for him. But when it comes to your kids, you say, "Oh, well, you guys, I have so many kids. I don't know what you guys expect for me to do." How many times are you going to say the same things over and over again for them not to be able to do anything? You live in Texas. Texas. Texas is big. There's a lot of things, millions of things that your children can do. You don't have to do what people tell you to do as far as like taking them to Disney World or anything like that. But if that's something that your kids wanted to do, and if that's what your something that your kids wanted to do or whatever the case may be, then you can make time for that. You could save up for that. Or they have fathers too. Like, you can ask them to help you, pitch in for them to go as well, that type of stuff or whatever. But she gets on here every time she gets on here, we don't see her for a while. Just like I told y'all, when she came on here and asked for that money for the second deposit, she disappeared. Then she came back on here, didn't say nothing else about it, said a little bit about it, but didn't say nothing, didn't elaborate further into it. And then all of a sudden, Legendary starts school. She said that she was going to have free up time to do whatever she needed to do. But then now she said, "Oh, you guys, I just don't, I feel like I'm having creator's block. I feel like um, I don't know what I need to do or what kind of content I need to." She says this all the time. So it's like, as a content creator, if you already see what everybody else is doing around here, I'm not saying do what everybody else is doing, but that's what you do anyway. So if you're going to go and mimic people's content or whatever, if you're going to keep saying the same things over and over again just to sit up in the house and not go out the house, then it's pointless. People see, what's up, Buzz Hopping? What's up? That's why I haven't moved there. No car would be sweating, walking around everywhere. Texas is big. Yeah, I know it is. What's up, Osan? What's up, Kevin? What's up, Teresa? What's going on? What's happening? Now, Kevin, you make sure you stay on topic now. Exactly. What's up, Hunt? No, you don't have too many kids that you can't take care of. That's why you should only have as many as you can afford. So then that way, if you and then even that, we're in 2025. Even people that have less kids, 2 kids, 3 kids, even have a hard time or whatever the case may be, trying to find time to do things or whatever, but they still do. That's no excuse. You make time for the things that you want to do. So there's no excuse to not make the time for your kids if they want to do something or if you want to do something for them. Don't limit yourself as to what you can or cannot do. Um, just because you may not have, taken them anywhere currently or recently or anything like that. Does are even the years prior does not mean that you cannot do that now, or does not mean that you cannot find the time to do something like that right now. Hold on, y'all. Hey, Pretzel. Yeah, that's what she said. Anna, what's up? She said she had a creator's block. She said, "Well, you guys, I have a creator's block and I just don't know like what I want to do and like what kind of content, I want to give you guys. I really don't have that much money, but I'm really trying to find ways to get out of the house." And I was just thinking to myself, well, you're trying to find the money, but yet you have not been on your platform as you know you should be. If you know that this is what you're doing, you're a content creator, and how dare you sit up there and say how busy you are when you don't get up and go clock in on a clock. Your job is whenever you want to do it. You can pick up your camera, your phone, get on your desktop whenever you feel like it. These people have times that they actually have to be at work. They have times that they actually have to clock in and clock out. You know what I'm saying? They have times that they got to do that. So if you know that they got times that they got to do that, how dare you gonna sit there and say, "Oh well, guys, I have to do this. I have to take my kids here. I also have to do this." I just don't really have the time to do anything. So I don't know how you guys think I'm gonna have the time to take my kids anywhere. Like, what I bet if Chris was there, you would have the time to do everything that he would want you to do. I would never do anything more for a man than I would do for my kids. I would never even take myself on a vacation and not even take my kids on a vacation first. Because if I have the means or can save up for myself to go on a trip, then how come I can then never have the means to save up for my kids to go nowhere? That's ass backwards. No, I'm having means to save up to take my kids somewhere first. That's how that's gonna work. And then if I want to go somewhere, then I'll go somewhere when I can go somewhere. Because I'll be damned if I'll be able to save some money up for myself and take myself on a trip, and then not ever be able to take my kids nowhere, or have to wait a long time to be able to take my kids somewhere again. No. You never know how life may turn. So you have to, when you able to do it, you have the means to do it, that's when you do it. But all of the excuses and stuff, or whatever the case may be, no. That's a choice, just to not do it, because just say you don't want to. And if you don't want to, you don't have to. Those are your kids. Just because people are telling you things or giving you suggestions, or even offering you some advice, does not mean that you have to take it, or even take heed to what they're saying, or even do. You don't have to do anything. That's your choice. That's your prerogative. Those are your kids. You don't want to have to suffer the consequences. Nobody else but you. So do whatever you feel is necessary, okay? Do whatever you feel is clever. But don't ask for people's advice if you're not going to take it. If you're going to sit up there and make excuses every time, turn around. What's up, Melody? What's going on, y'all? But she gets the children 2 days a week. That's what I'm saying, Osan. And she got all the excuses in the world. That's what I was about to say, too. She gets the kids every so often. So she's acting as if like she has them all the time. And how is it that you don't have the time to do the things that you need to do when you don't even have all your kids with you um, every week, every day, every minute, every second? Like, you don't have those kids like that. That's what I'm saying, Pressel. But you know what she said? Well, I just don't know, like, how, you know, I'm trying to figure out how I'm gonna do all these things. I don't have that much time. I have to go do this. I have to take the kids here. I have, like, girl, the kids be at school sometimes. They be at school Monday through Friday. So what are you talking about? Like, what are you really even saying? Like, seriously. But anyways, that's her story. But let's go to Liv in this court date situation on September 30th. When she came on here, um, getting drunk, dancing, and bobbing her head like a bobblehead. She's over there right now, probably putting on like 50 pounds of makeup because she's gonna go somewhere with her children that she got Thursday. So she titled it "Ha ha ha, you bitches! I got my kids." Like, hey. She taunts people with her children. She has to come live to let us know that they are there. And I'm glad that they are there. Like I said before, um, n- me speaking for myself, I know that her kids love her. I can't say too much about what she does as far as love for them, because she does not support them and she does not pay her child support. She makes excuses. Her coming on here laughing at the fact that she didn't get locked up on her court date and trying to rub it in whose ever face, because it was definitely not rubbed off into mine, for the simple fact she couldn't even give the details into what happened. Because this is what Olivia said: I'm going to go to court and I'm going to present all of my evidence, and I'm going to show them that he's been sleeping with me and that he's been giving me money, and I bet you that I'm going to get my kids and everything's going to work out for me, and I'm going to win, and nothing's going to happen to me, and blah blah blah, and blah blah blah, and so on and so forth, is what she said. Okay. So when homegirl came on here, what it was given that she was celebrating her more being of a deadbeat, and not even that, is that she was very much in fear of getting her ass locked up. Very much so. I mean, she was afraid that she was going to have some shackles on her wrists and feet up in that joint. So it wasn't more so, oh, I didn't go to jail because, see, here's the thing. It don't seem like much happened in the court date, or people are saying that this never happened and never existed. It's all a play. That this thing is just all for clicks and views, and people are working together to obtain the views that they're getting and the money as well. Well, listen here. What's up, Hasna? What's going on? What's happening? What's up? Let's play a game. Because she probably goes home and sleeps and she gets on my nerves, just Jazzy. Oh, I can't stand Liv. She does everything for the internet and we don't care. Oh, what's up, proud mommy? What's up, baby? Yeah, she was over there getting drunk. So check it. This is what she did when she came from court. She got on here. She played some music. She got that, I'm from LA. She played the mama song for her mama because she said my mom is just so the best mom in the world. And I would never trade her for anything. She would do anything for me. And yeah, she enables all of your behaviors. And that's why you have children that are missing right now. And it makes absolutely no sense whatsoever. What's up, Netta? You know what I'm saying? So she gets on here like she's rubbing it off in somebody's face. Oh, bitch, I didn't go to jail. Like, I'm still here. I'm still here. And you still paying that child support too, huh? That's the thing. You're still obligated and still have to pay that $1,300 for child support. So was it rescheduled? Is that how come you couldn't elaborate on the court date? All you could talk about was the fact that you didn't get locked up, but you didn't talk about the fact of what you had to pay and how much you had to pay or what they had to say. Because they definitely told you something. I knew for a fact that you was gonna get your ass on here and make it seem as if like, oh, you won something. What exactly did you win? Because you did not win not paying that child support. Because, see, that's what you say your problem is. That problem still remains and it's going to remain until the day that you no longer remain. Until your remains are off in the ground. So let's just be very clear to get on here and try to taunt people with the fact that you didn't go to jail because what it was rescheduled or because what you told them you want an attorney or what. I mean, because it wasn't given that you won anything. It was given more that you were scared. You was petrified that they were going to lock you up because that's exactly where you were going to be going. That's what you said it was for. So how could you say that what we thought if that's what you were supposed to be going? And you said Gerard is trying to get me locked up. He's trying to get me locked up. He's trying to take me away from my kids. I can't believe his bitch ass. He's trying to get me locked up. I would never do anything to him like this. I would never do anything like this to him. Lying your ass off. You most definitely would do all of these things to him if the shoe was on the other foot. And you would definitely use the way that you look to do it as well. If you could. Like, girl, bye. I don't understand how come you thinking that it's a flex to get on here and try to taunt somebody with the fact that you didn't go to jail for the simple fact that you are not supporting your children that you have over there right now. And then you don't seem all that happy. I would think that you would have so much to say about your court day, but all you could say, like I said, is that you free and you didn't go to jail and you came over here drinking like the flounder fish you look like, Ursula, the octopus as well, mixed together. Let's be clear. I have no understanding. She, at the expense of her kids, everything is a joke. Everything is a joke at the expense of her kids for clicks and views, and she don't even have them. But she has them now. While she sits there, I guess her mama's there in the front room. She's screaming and still yelling. She don't seem happy. Look at her face over there. It doesn't seem like she's even happy to see those kids. She's over there. You guys are too old to be acting like that. You need to go sit down. I don't know if she was screaming at her mama or if she was screaming at one of the kids just a while ago when I was over there looking and listening. But once she sat down and put that wig on, I was not finna sit there look at her put on 50, 100 pounds of makeup on her face just to go wherever she's going with her kids with them tight ass clothes. I hope one of those buttons pop off and pop somebody in the eye and they get her ass locked up, okay? Because for one, those waist trainers are a weapon, okay? Because it could cause a problem, cause some frictions, cause the butts to pop off, you know what I'm saying, and just take off like some rocket ships. And next thing you know, people could start dropping, all because Olivia wants to act like she's like, just get over it, okay? It's okay. It's okay if you gain the weight back. It's okay if you are gaining the weight back. But to walk around with 50 waist trainers on is beyond me. And to be stuffing your stomach off in pants that don't fit is even more beyond me. Because I know you can't breathe and you already can't breathe without clothes on. That's loose. So I could just imagine the breath that's being taken away from you when you have that tight ass shit on. But anyways, back to this court date situation. That's exactly why she was drinking, because she was scared. Diddy got less, girl, 4 months and 4 years and 2 months, girl. 4 years and 2 months. Can you believe it? Can you believe it? I said, oh, really? That's it? 50 months? Anyways. Hey, but hey, that's the way of the world, you know? The world is definitely a stage. If you know, you know. She probably doesn't even understand her probation guidelines. She probably don't, because for one, she has never, not ever, not once have consulted an attorney, because she feels as if like she doesn't have to, because she feels as if like nothing's going to happen to her. The same way Peach over there thinks that nothing's going to happen to her, stalking and harassing the organization by putting all of their videos on her channel, targeting them and inciting her peach patch to go over there and say things to those people over there that's been in business for 15 years or whatever the case may be, until the point they had to block her. Peaches had made a total of damn near 40 videos stalking those, harassing those people, harassing and bullying those people without even knowing the whole entire situation, not even having it investigated in no way, shape, or form, until the point they had to block her off of all social media, all the social medias that they're connected to, they had to block her. The next step was going to do something else. So she called CPS on herself or had somebody else do it to make it seem like it was a form of retaliation from the school or the organization. People want to understand how come she's always calm, because she calls on herself. That's why. She's always see. That's why she has so many different phones. What does she need so many different phones for? What kind of business is she conducting to the point to where she has to have a million phones? She's not conducting that much business at all, and also carry around her laptop as well. Seriously, I don't think so. So she made it seem as if like it's a form, and these people is really believing it's a form of retaliation. And even if they did call, if they felt like she's aggressive with them, shoving bags at them because her kids receive the bags, but she's receiving services from CPS every time they call from her with her stupid ass. So if they feel like if you need to receive anything free from us, then your kids could receive those black bags, you idiot. And then she's getting to her talking about her earphones are dirty like people's houses. No, those earphones are dirty like your house is. When CPS came, all of the times that they have came while Wood ass was in their sleep, while your kids was in there keeping they self, wasting shit all over the floor, uh pouring shit all over the floor, eating off of the floor. Their hair look like the carpet that's on the floor. And you have the nerve to want to talk about somebody being dirty, but yet you walk out the house with your kids looking just like that. And that's why they receive those black bags. So while you be over there trying to talk shit and trying to sound so smart, bitch, you are ignorant. Very much so. You're phenomenally ignorant. is what you are. That's why your kids receive those black bags, and that's why your ass is mad. It's so funny to me that you call the low income pussy broke ass hoes. They kids receive those bags just like your kids did. So what does this say about you, pussy asshole? Hmm. She's also saying that people, all people, I guess she was one of those people. You have to understand something. Sometimes people that are sit up there, especially her, like people that like to rage bait and say things to try to aggravate or make people feel some type of way. She's telling on herself. These are the things that she was doing. She said that people um, she said that all people. She's speaking all people. That's what she's saying. This is what I'm getting from it. Um, that they take their food stamps and they sell them for drugs, is what she said. So is that something that she was doing? Is that something that Will was doing with y'all's food stamps? Is that something that you're hip to? Because you know all the ins and outs of the welfare system, honey. You know how to get over and get under the welfare system. You even know to tell people to call CPS on themselves if they need free childcare. So what we talking about? It's so funny that the pussy assholes that she be talking about, she's educated up on these pussy assholes and what they be doing because she was and still is one of them herself. Houseway. What's up, mindful? She called the cops on Gerard and said she sure did. Not only did she did that, mindful, which she needs to be mindful of. She called and told the police that he kidnapped. Not only did she call and tell that he kidnapped his kids in front of the precinct. After she did that, after she said he kidnapped his kids and had the guns drawn down on him, he had her meet him at the precinct to pick up the kids. So she's making all of these false ass allegations towards him, right? And then she proceeded to say he assaulted her in front of the precinct, as if like the precinct don't have cameras. She's a weirdo. She's a weirdo, and she's very much this too, because she'll be willing to lie to get somebody in trouble, get somebody hit up. She would do something like that. I'm from LA. I'm from LA. I bet it's some people that hear that she sit up there and say that shit is embarrassed as hell. She said Gerard was hard staring at her. She sure did. She's like, he was staring at me and Gerard was staring at me and he's like, what she say? He looked like he's 5 months pregnant. You wasn't saying that when you was slopping and choking on his black banana when it was down your throat. So what we talking about? It's not like Gerard has ever been small. So why you talking about him being big? That's why they call him Big Rod. So let's be clear. That's why you trying to get on this rod. That's why you trying to suck on it. That's why you can't get off of it. That's why you keep talking about it. Guess what, Olivia? You know how you like to make songs? You know I inspired you, bitch. Guess what? I got one for your ass and I'm gonna upload it for my audience. Just wait for it. I got one for you. Okay, it's gonna be a remix to I said what I said. I meant what I said. Ho. Okay, I got one for you. So just wait for it. I'm gonna upload it for the people. What's up, sis? How you doing? Happy Saturday. Did Straight Facts, did you hear her say she isn't going to speak about Gerard again? Oh, she did say that, and then she proceeded to talk about him again and again and again and again because you know what she said? She said, you know what? I'm going to talk about Gerard however long I want to because he's a part of my life. He's my baby's father. And if I want to talk about him until the day that I die, I will because it's my right. It's my right to talk about him. I had 3 of his children. So if I want to talk about him every day, every second, every minute, every year, every week, every anything, I'm going to. And what are you guys going to do about it? You're not going to do nothing, bitch. I said what I said and I meant what I said. Ho. So, ho, I got a song for you. I sure do. Most definitely so. I hope you're ready for it. I'm going to upload that bitch, okay? I got it. Yeah, I'm going to go a cappella just for you. Just for you. I'm going to take it back to 2020. No, 2021, bitch. On that ass. Okay? Liv don't love her kids, otherwise she would wear a damn seatbelt. She does that. Olivia, y'all have to understand something. Listen to what I'm saying. Some people that have never got the attention that they needed as children or period in life, period, just period. They're going to do anything and everything, any and everything, say any and everything just to get somebody to say something. Of course, Olivia is going to know that people's going to say something about her riding in the car with her kids, and she's the driver with no fucking seatbelt. She knows exactly people are going to say something about that. That's why she does it. Not only that, that's how she rides, period. But I guarantee you, if she was to see the police pull up behind her, she would strap that thing around her. That's if it'll fit around her because I forgot she got like 100 waist trainers. So hey, it will most definitely just swallow her up. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, they do things to make people say things. Rage baiting. You know, if you see somebody riding in the car and then not only that, not only is she riding in the car without a seatbelt on with her kids in the car, she's live doing it. These are the most dumbest ass criminals I've ever seen. I mean, for some of these people, they really not need to have no cell phones, no type of devices to where they can record themselves being dumbass criminals, incriminating themselves, doing dumbass shit. Like you ride in the car with your kids with no seatbelt on. She does things intentionally because that's just what she does. You know, the only time that she gets attention for a man is when they come to screw her. You have to understand. Because if she was really a bad bitch or anything that she claims that she is, she would have a man that's present, that will be there and that will stay there. Not come and screw her and leave her like Gerard did with Antoinisha. Okay? Let's just be very clear. Melody, she doesn't give a damn about those kids. She weaponized those kids against Gerard. Yes, she does. That's why she's over there like her little child. She's a childish ass 35-year-old chick. She's like 15, 13, not 35. Okay? That's how old she is in her mind. It's the same shit every year. Now, somebody asked me if I seen her throw AJ on the bed. I seen her throw him on the bed just yesterday. I did. He was whining, he was crying, or whatever the case may have been. She was agitated and irritated for whatever the reason was. I believe this was before the court day situation. And she threw him on the bed, like just took him and tossed him. Like, bitch, what is your problem? Like, she also did that too for people to have something to say. You have to understand, the same way Peaches got on her acting like she was so calm when CPS popped up at her house is, like I said, because she's the one that called them out. So why would she not? I mean, like, let's just be very real and let's just be very clear. Not only did she did, other people probably did as well. And even if the school did do it, like I said, she came in there as aggressive as hell, cussing on the school property. We already know about active situations and things like that. You cannot go places like that acting ignorant. You cannot do that. She thinks that she can go anywhere acting ignorant. She has no consequences for it until she's done got. Just imagine you being in your grown ass age and talking about how phenomenal you are, but you getting banned off of premises. Bitch, I ain't never got banned no fucking where. And trust me, I have taken it there plenty of times, but I know where I can do things and where I can't do things. There's a time and a place for everything, but that's not a time and a place to act a damn fool because your kids have received 2 black bags from the school when you're receiving free services from the government anyway and have received them prior, and you don't have no problem with them eating better today when you couldn't feed them, or they didn't want to get off their ass to go feed them, or get up and get out and do something other than drinking and sleeping. She didn't care nothing about that, but she's caring about, since these white people, let her tell it, are the ones that gave her black kids those black bags. Like, would they went and got no liquor, no black, no beer, no black bag, bitch, from the corner store. So do you think that the people that gave him the black bag, do you think the same thing about them? Because that's what set her off. Because her black kids receive the black bag with things that are not so healthy, as if like she feeds her kids healthy shit all the time or something. As if like she ain't ever fed her kids no ramen noodles, as if like she ain't got nothing off of that pantry. Everything that's off in there is processed. So what are we talking about? So I guess it's okay for her to buy her kids processed food and shit like that, but how dare somebody else give her kids processed food? that she was already receiving anyway from the government. That's how she came on here in the first place. So how you all of a sudden ashamed, but you was never ashamed then, and then miss me with that? Oh, I qualified, but I don't qualify. Since I don't qualify, how dare you, bitch? How dare them? What? When you did ask for your kids for free food for the summer, did you forget about that? So if you asking for anything free from those people, they're gonna think that your kids might need some free shit then. If they received it before, why would it be such a problem for them to receive it now? They probably looking at your ignorant ass like, girl, you all in the system, so what are you talking about? You ashamed of them receiving black bags of food, but you ain't ashamed of receiving food stamps? Not that you should be, but I'm just saying, if you feeling that way, then how come you ain't felt that way about that? Because you sure was receiving and feeding your kids with it. That's crazy shit right there. What's up, Ebony? What's up, Kelly? That bitch ain't from LA. I know she not. She just full of it. She just went in there, tatted on her. She tatted that shit on her because she wants people to believe that. She should have tatted where she really from, because that ain't where she from. Now, she might have been in parts of LA, might have been to LA, but honey, yeah, that ain't what it is. She could have gotten a chocolate banana diary. She sure could have, honey. She could have went to Dairy Queen. She could have went and got her a Sunday or something, or whatever the case, with extra nuts in it if she wanted some in her mouth. She could have went and got her some from the store. But no, she wanted that chocolate banana, in her mouth, is what she said she wanted. So I was just like, you know what? What's up, Marta? What's going on? Nobody really cares about Liv. Those kids are forced to be around her. I know, honey. They're forced to be around her because they have no choice but to be around her. She sits online to get validation from strangers, as she sure does. And shame on her for anybody that sits online to get validation from anybody. You should validate yourself. And that's real. What's up, my tiny kitchen? What's going on? Now, okay, all right. Let's see what you said. That black bag gave her a flashback. I don't know. Yeah, it must have traumatized her. She must have received many of black bags or something. And it's traumatized her to the point to where she had to make 40 videos targeting the organization, saying the things that she was saying. The next thing that they're gonna end up doing is suing her, because even though she may have stopped, no, she's still going. I lied. She's still going. So since she thinks that she have not received anything, because that cop that was in that CPS video that she uploaded was gunning for her ass. She's like, well, even if I am in the state of Florida, even if I did leave my kids at home by themselves, um, there's no age requirement. They didn't ask you that. That's not what they asked you. They asked you if you ever leave your kids at home by themselves. Nobody asked you what the law was. Nobody cares about you knowing what the law is. Even though if you know what the law is, then that's fine. Keep that to yourself. Let them think that you're stupid if that's what they think that you are. But she always overspeak and have to say things. Oh, like she just so super educated. Yeah, you should know all the ins and outs. Just like she told that woman, oh well, if y'all do it this way, then they won't charge it against my income. Like, she knows all the ins and outs about all of these things that she be talking about, and then frown down on them, but always talk. But this is what her content consists of. You would think a woman with a big bag, big bank would surround herself around women that has big bag, big banks, and she wouldn't be talking about the pussy ass hoes that she once was before it still is. That's a guilty conscience. That's nothing phenomenal about that. You don't target people from where you come from. You came from the same shit you talk down from. You talk down on. That's how you became who you are, an ignorant ass influencer on YouTube and over there on TikTok. I hope when they find that you so relentless over there, that when you make as much money that you get, that they don't give you that shit. They take it, bitch. Because I've never seen somebody that keeps going somewhere where they keep getting kicked out at. You keep getting banned off of TikTok. Keep getting banned off the premises, but you keep going back. That's just like you keep going somewhere where you're not wanted. The same way with your husband. I mean, you just keep doing it. I don't understand it. But anyways, how phenomenal. Peach is so dumb. What race does she think Hold on, let me see what you said, honey. Peach is so dumb. What race does she think the people behind her government assistant from? I mean, I don't know. You have to ask her. The selective outrage these mammies love to have is hilarious. Now the people are going to be afraid to offer other children food. That's so sad. Not only that, you're gonna have children that's gonna feel some type of way about receiving. Listen here. If a child is in need of anything and they're able to receive it, I want them to receive it. I don't think that no child should feel any type of way about receiving anything that somebody give them. Just as long as their parents know about it or whatever the case may be, just as long as their parents have permission slips filled out and they know all about what their kid is given, because you're not supposed to just give no kid anything without their parent knowing about it. That's what you don't do. That's like you teaching your kids stranger danger. You don't take things from strangers. Okay, they're considered to be strangers until your mama tell you that it's okay for you to take those things from them, then you don't receive those things. So I understand where she's coming from as far as like she say she didn't, but yes, then again, yes, she did. She's in the system, so is her kids. So that's how they receive those bags. Don't act as if like she don't know. She most definitely know exactly why her kids receive those bags. She most definitely signed up for it and probably forgot to opt out of it and receive those bags, or signed up for it and try to play like she didn't sign up for it and try to make the situation an issue when it's not an issue, because it's not. If she didn't want it, she could have taken them back, and that's all she had to do. But she chose to do other things, like be ignorant, go off in there and shoving shit off into those people, at that predominantly white school, with her looking away, that she be looking like a fool. Yeah, and then go say it was retaliation, and then say, oh, it's because, and then I see people over there saying, oh, it's people that's backing down because they don't want to stand up to their master. First of all, bitch, I ain't got one. Nah, no masters with no leashes or no type of shit like that. I don't know nothing about that. So yeah, I don't. But I know what right is right and wrong is wrong, and I damn sure know what ignorant is too. I know what a fool is too, and that's her. Because there's a right way and a wrong way to handle the situation, especially when your kids have to be there every day and you don't. You don't know what type of treatment they will receive because of your attitude or your behavior that you're displaying. And if you have no intentions on moving them from where they at, then what's the point of talking about it? Oh, let me get you up out of here, honey, because you all off topic and you all on something else, honey. Y'all coming here playing, but thank you for the view. I appreciate you, but I got you up out of here. What's up, Mama Boo? I wasn't even looking at the chat. What's up? What's up? What's up, Shirley? What's going on? Happy Saturday, everybody. What's going on? But yeah, it's just pure ignorance. It's a right and a wrong way to handle the situation. One thing I'm not gonna do is go up, regardless as to how I feel about a situation, because I have had plenty of them to where I had to go up to my kids' school and talk to the principals. I know that I can't go up there cussing at those people and acting all irate and acting all aggressive, because I know they're gonna call them people on me. I know they're gonna come see about me. I know they're gonna come up there, because that means I'll become a threat at that point on the staff. Not per se on the kids, but for them, and it also puts the kids off into a situation, because if you're in there being aggressive and the police have to come off in there to detain you any type of way, and you decide that you want to resist and you don't want to, do what you're supposed to do, then that could put the kids off into a safety situation. So yeah, you going off in there cussing at them just because of something like that, girl, bye. Well, you've been receiving free government assistance this whole time, girl, get out of here with that shit. That's what I'm talking about. Don't try to make it about a race situation, honey. When you was on here praising these people. You was just praising them. But now that you feel so discriminated against because your kids receive some black bags with food in them, I'm just thinking to myself, like, seriously? Really? She really does have misguided anger. She need to find where she needs to guide it towards, okay? Because it's ridiculous. You like, this is what I'm talking about. One thing that I would never do is use my kids at my own expense to try to gain any type of thing from anybody. No type of sob ass stories. I'm gonna take it on the chin, on the chest. You hear me? Whatever, I'm gonna do it by any means necessary, and that's just what I'm gonna have to do. I'm not gonna get on her and try to use them as no pawn and play these type of games. She's the reason why her kids is having to go through the CPS situations all the time. She's the reason why those kids have to keep moving every time, because she tries to. She has this entitlement behavior. That's it's sickening. She has this entitlement behavior. Like, what kind of person wants to go sit off in the library? I don't give a fuck if they have rooms available that you can go sit off in and that you can do whatever it is that you need to do. Why would you want to pick the library, be in there cussing where you know there's kids at? That's just, the library is just not a place for adults. There's children that could be off in there, even if you don't think they should be off in there at that moment. They could be off in there. She be off in there doing the most off in the library. I mean the most, and then she makes sure she gets there before everybody else so that she can get that particular same room, just like she was doing in that clubhouse, making sure that she's in there first. And then she says that it's some type of whatever, some type of rule or some type of law, to where if somebody is already there, that you're supposed to be mindful to, they were already there first, so you're supposed to be respectful and be quiet and not be so loud because they were there first before you got there. Before they got there, girl. This is why everywhere that she goes is a problem, and everywhere is she gets banned. It's always a situation. You okay, boy? It's always a situation. She does not think that this makes her kids embarrassed. Most definitely so. Just because your kids may not voice how they feel towards what you're doing does not mean that it does not make them feel some type of way. It most definitely can make them feel some type of way. Gregory McKay loves his mama. He does. He loves his mama. He already knows that his mama is going through things, but that's not his burden to carry. You should never put the burden that you choose to allow yourself to go through with a father or any type of man to make it, have it be your kid's burden, and have them be worried about you or be concerned about the situation, or because that's probably why he started gaining a whole lot of weight or whatever, whatnot. And then she always using him as a listening ear for the problems that she's having with Wood. That's not what you do. I would never ever use my boys' ears to listen to me about anything pertaining to their father, because that's not none of their business. It really isn't. But you also have to be careful with what you subject your kids to, because what you subject your kids to, they could also mimic those actions. Now, by no means I'm claiming to be a perfect parent, because I'm far from that. Just like anybody, everybody should feel like as a parent they could have some type of improvement, and each one could teach one. You can never say that you cannot learn from somebody else, or that somebody else can help you with things that you may be lacking with being a mother. Just because you may not feel like you're not a bad parent don't mean that there may not be no bad parenting, or there may not be some times where you may fall short. But to sit up there and use your kids in ways that they use theirs, that's not the way to do it. Because see, that's when your kids will grow up to resent you and feel some type of way or whatever, whatnot, because of the things that you may have allowed, or the things you may have subjected to. You might want to think about some things like that or whatever, whatnot. So yeah, I'm not, claiming to be anything of a sort, but I do know what I wouldn't do as far as that goes. Using my kids to my expense to gain anything as far as money goes, or her trying to exploit things that I know that should be kept private, like custody battles and shit like that with my children, or like you're further embarrassing your kids talking about these damn black bags that you say that you are so hot about, but you keep talking about it. And your kids have to keep reliving something that you say that embarrassed them so bad, to the point to where she's saying she had to go pick Gorgeous up from school. It don't make no sense. Like, make it make sense, because it doesn't. She don't know how that could affect those kids with the stuff that, and the other students' peach mouth is reckless. It's reckless because she wants it to be so reckless or whatever, whatnot. I have one, and you're a part of it right now, listening to my stream TV. Okay. Thank you for the view, and let me get you up out of here. Okay. Thank you. I appreciate you when y'all come in here and give me a view. I'm not getting off a topic. I'm not entertaining any of y'all. I'm blocking y'all. I'm sniping y'all up out the chat. So just understand what I'm saying here. It's always business. It's never personal. But if you come in here spamming my chat, if you in here talking off a topic or anything that I'm not talking about, or if you in here trying to troll me and think that I'm gonna troll you back, I don't have the energy to do it because I said I don't. So please don't waste your energy trying to interrupt minds, okay? Because you're not going to, okay? This frequency is real high over here. It's a vibe, bitch, that you can't fuck with. So I just ask for y'all to just make sure when y'all come in here and troll, make sure y'all hit the like button and also the subscribe button as well, okay? Thank you so kindly. Peach is bipolar, paranoid, schizophrenic, and ignorant and illiterate, all in one. I mean, like, seriously. She goes wherever there's free Wi-Fi. See, I don't think she don't have no, people were saying that she goes anywhere to get away from those kids, and she do. I mean, like, seriously, anytime that y'all see that Peaches upload content when she's actually there at that house, like she be with those kids. The only time that we see her actually all the time with those kids is when it's always, if you notice, it's always when the kids are being occupied with other things. Basically, the kids are being occupied at Disney World, Disneyland when she takes them there. She does not have to actually be. She has to make sure that there's safety, which she don't, because Choice be all around the corner and down the street in all places where he shouldn't be by himself, and they have to call and look for him and shit. And some of the other kids be doing the same damn thing, like Phenomenal, be taking off, running off. That's She goes places and do things with them where she does not have to have close interaction with them to where they can be occupied, so where then she can go live and make, yeah, I take my kids here. You do things that parents are supposed to do. Peaches want validation, just what a lot of these other people do. Validation is more important to them than actually doing the actual things with their children. Having actual relationships with their children is not important. It's actually what I can show you, and what I want to make believe is what I want you to believe is what you see. No, that's not what it is. Peaches don't have any close relationships with her children, because if she did, she contradicted herself. She had been on here letting it be known for the summertime that her kids was going to be all up to par, that their reading and everything was going to be up to par, just to come on here and change it and say that our kids needed to get some type of tutoring, that she couldn't read, they couldn't read, but they're at home with Wood all the time. People are validating him for being a father that he's supposed to be to his kids. He's there. There's no validation. There shouldn't be no validation from there. There shouldn't be no pat on no back or nothing like that. I understand that people feel like all black men are not great fathers, but there's definitely some great ones the fuck out here. I don't understand why people think that there's not, but there definitely are. And there's deadbeats in every race, not just in the black one. Let's just be very clear. I want that to be very understood here. Okay. I want that to be very understood. Just like there's deadbeat dads, there's deadbeat moms as well. Like, let's just be clear. I got it, baby. I see them off in here. You know they come in here trolling. Let them troll on, honey. A view is a view. I appreciate it. That's funny, period. When people talk about people, period, and they don't own nothing. They'll talk, a person will talk about a person not having nothing, but they don't own nothing. So you can't talk about somebody not having nothing when you don't even own anything yourself. If you and then another thing, you have people that'll sit up there and say you don't have no room to talk about nobody, but they act like they do, because they feel, you have people that feel like they're much better, they're in much better positions, or their life is better than yours, so they feel like they can put their mouth on your life. But if you put your mouth on theirs, they'll tell you that you don't have no room to talk because you ain't got shit going on. But meanwhile, they may have something going on, but it's not the things that you think that they should, like properties and shit like that, owning shit. They paying somebody else's rent, paying for cars and shit that's breaking down on them, that's new off the lot. I'm just saying. Let's just be real. Some people think that certain things are a flex, but certain things are not a flex. Especially if you feel like you have to flex up against people when you shouldn't have to do that. Nobody should have to feel like they have to walk around being in competition with other people and have to feel like they have to flex to do things and go above and beyond of things that they don't have to do. That's just people that like to attention seek. They're attention seekers. Did you say the woman is trying to get away from her kids? I don't know because I don't watch her. Oh, Peaches. Oh, Peaches always trying to get away from her kids. That's why she always talking about she's working. But what the work that she be doing is the type of working that Peaches be doing, it be embarrassing her kids, like I said. You know, the same thing with Olivia. She don't think that anything that she's doing on the internet is embarrassing her kids that she got over there right now. Because they most definitely are embarrassed. They most definitely are embarrassed. I'm sure that they are. But they don't care because they get to go back somewhere else. They only get to probably feel that embarrassment for that moment, and they get to shake that shit off because they don't live with her. They live with Gerard and Antonisha. That's who they live with. So they don't have to worry about her too much longer, you know. That's what they don't have to worry about. They just in passing with their mom. That's it. Oh, y'all really coming up in here. Look at y'all. Y'all brought y'all compadres off here. Thank you for the view. I appreciate you, honey. Make sure you hit the like button, okay? All right. I'm up next. Don't you forget it. All right. We're going to reload this thing and see what's going on in this here chat. Let me see. Hold on. My chat's reloading back up. All right. Let's see. It started at Mama Boo. Mama Boo, I see you over there on your channel too over there, by the way. I most definitely do. What's up, Samonia? What's going on? It reloaded, but it didn't reload all my comments on here. It sure didn't. Let me see. All right, here we go. What's up, Samonia? There you are. I see you now. I just can't see all my other comments because I have reloaded the comments up and then they started disappearing. Hold on, let me see if I do it again. What happened? Let's see. Oh, okay, Samonia. That's good, sweetheart. I'm glad you're doing good, girl. Why does she keep having babies? Well, you know what? I'm gonna show you out when I get off here too, Mama Boo. You know why she keeps having babies? Because it's for content. Because we in 2025, honey. Ain't nobody trying to have that many kids. I'm trying to tell you, the way that food is expensive and shit like that, ain't nobody trying to have that many kids. Food is expensive. Everything that you buying around here is expensive when you go to the store. When you go and buy something from the store, the food is equivalent that you buy is equivalent to the things that you go buy at fast food or that you go get at a restaurant. That's how bad things are. So I can't imagine having that many kids and have to feed that many mouths, including myself. And then be talking about I have a big bag, but then you have to get on here and talk about people that you feel that are poor. Or that you feel that you are more better than, like, girl, bye. Like, are you serious? The disclaimer is I'm about to get you up out my chat. That's what the disclaimer is, okay? Let me show you the disclaimer. That's how the disclaimer works. We block it. Okay. We blocking all trolls over here. So come trolling, you get blocked. So bring some more over here. You know, because the more y'all come off into the chat, the more views I get. Okay. That's how that works. Okay. Whether you subscribe to the channel or not, the view is what gets it done. Okay. But yeah, all of these women as a collective, Jasmine included, since she's been off the radar. I mean, totally off the radar. She's like, well, you know, you guys, I haven't been live in a while, so I decided I was going to come live. But I just want to know if you guys want short form content, or if you guys want, like, girl, you didn't ask this question before. Like, when you came out here begging for that $1,000 that you asked for, that that you enjoyed or whatever. I see she got her new couch over there. You see them, honey? I'm just blocking them, honey. I'm not gonna entertain none of them that come off in here. I'm not. I'm not gonna do it. That's moving forward. I told y'all my channel's birthday was on the 29th, honey. Moving forward on this channel, I'm not going to be entertaining no trolls. I'm not going to be trying to fight the internet about what nobody is saying, how they saying it. If you ain't coming nowhere directly to me, or you ain't threatening my life or the life of my kids in any type of way, to where you, even if you was to say this shit online, check this out. If you don't come in with anywhere around where I'm at, I'm not going to worry about what you're talking about. I'm not going to entertain it. I'm not going to go off of nothing. I'm not going to do it. So that this is my PSA. Since I haven't been doing my PSA, because y'all know I'm the PSA motherfucking queen around this bitch. I'm giving a PSA. Yeah, I'm not gonna be screaming and spitting on my phone, on my devices to try to go back and forth with nobody on this thing. I don't give a fuck about what nobody got to say about nothing or nobody. I really don't care. So I just hope that grown people know how to be grown, because I am. And I'm gonna remain that way. I'm gonna do my content like I always do and get the fuck up off of here. If anybody come in here trolling, like I have said before, this you're gonna get blocked. I don't put people in timeout over here. This chat is open, and I'm not gonna close it. I'm not gonna put it on subscribe mode only. I'm not doing it. It's gonna stay open, and I'm gonna be the only sniper over here. Okay, I'm at the gate with the gat. Enter at your own risk. That's all I ask. Okay. But if you come in here, stay on topic. If you can't stay on topic, don't come off in here. If you spam the chat, just know you're going to get blocked. That's all I got to say. I'm going to act my age, not my shoe size, bitch. I'm going to act the age that I am, 38. Okay. This is the 38 special for your ass. So if you come off in here on any of that type of shit, off topic, racist shit, because I see y'all racist motherfuckers coming off in here, you're going to get blocked. It's simple. That's how we going to do it. All right. We grown over here. I don't care about what who say, they say, where they saying it at. Don't direct me to it, bitch, and don't tell me nothing about it. Because the chances are I may already know about it, but guess what? I don't give a fuck about it. That's why I ain't said nothing about it. So don't try to make me care, because I don't care, and I never will. So we're clear. All right. We're gonna keep this channel green. Green. Okay, because that's what it is, green. I'm gonna keep it all green. All 400 or whatever videos you see are green, and they're gonna remain in the green, baby, with those ads. We're not gonna backtrack. We're not gonna double back. We're not gonna do none of that. So stay on topic, or don't enter into the chat, or you're gonna get blocked. It's simple. If you don't have any type of comprehension skills, then you don't need to be here. Go somewhere else. Okay. What's up, Loki? Mm-hmm. Girl, those kids back there tripping, honey. We're gonna go fishing here in a little bit. Probably about, let's see, what time is it? Probably go fishing probably about like 4 or 5 or something. I don't know. But Jaden's like, Mama, I want to go fishing. I said, you want to go fishing, huh? Yeah, okay. Well, we can go fishing. We'll go find us a little shade somewhere. Maybe Hefner, maybe somewhere around here, honey. Mm-hmm. Look at you. Mm-hmm. I know what you are talking about, Uncle Ted. Yeah, let me get you up out of here, buddy. But anyways, let's go. But yeah, back to these mommies, honey. Off of these trolls, because they gonna come off of here. I ain't gonna stop them. I can't stop them from coming, because like I can stop them from coming, but I'm not gonna stop them if you get my drift. Okay, we gonna let them come so they can get sniped. They like to get sniped by straight facts. Let them have it. Okay. But anyways, back to what I was talking about. Now, Olivia in this court situation, like I was telling y'all, her getting on here playing that music, her getting on here taking all of those shots, getting drunk, laughing, thinking that she's really like, I mean, like, you ain't playing in nobody's face but your kids. Let's just be very clear. This is what I've been trying to get her to understand. She's so sold on trying to troll the internet about her situation with her children, trying to think that she's playing in somebody's face, but the only faces that she's playing off in is Robin, Christians and Robins. She has robbed them of being with her. She has robbed them of being able to have a life growing up in the house with her. She robbed them of that. And she finds it to be so funny and so cute to keep on trolling about the situation. To where as soon as she got out to court, she just had to leave. She had to hit that live button, honey. She had to hit the live button and she had to get on her and try to rub it in somebody's face. You only rub it in your kid's face that you think that this type of shit is funny. And not only did you think that it's funny, that you got on here and let it be known that they were actually around while you and Gerard was getting down, you clown. Probably over there looking like one right now. She's still live putting on that makeup. If she's still live over there putting on 50 pounds of makeup. Hold on, let me move this thing out the way. Let me move it, honey, because I forgot it was sitting there, to be honest with you. But anyways, oh yeah, because I want to see my bubble. Sure do. Mm-hmm. And I'm watching something as well too. You see how these people is coming off in here? Honey, I gotta be able to hit my switch. I'm watching these bitches coming up in this thing, okay? Mm-hmm. Guess what, Every I love the Lord too, but guess what, sweetheart? I know you trolling. Don't come here trolling with the Lord, okay? Don't do that. Don't do that. But we love the Lord off in here as well. But see, you heard what I said and what I said when I said it. And that's what we gonna do. And that's how we gonna do it. What's up, Mysterious? How you doing, sweetheart? You doing okay? Thank you for entering to the chat. Y'all see these trolls, honey? They trolling. They top trolling up in this thing today. I said that I guess they say they want to be seen and heard because somebody ain't paying them no attention nowhere else. So I said hey, enter into the chat here. But yeah, it's the same normal things that goes on around this platform every year around the same time. Christmas is coming up. Um, whose birthdays are coming up? We got Kaylin's birthday is coming up. Oh yeah, Kaylin's birthday is coming up next week. As a matter of fact, we are in October. Most definitely so. So we're gonna see if Jasmine's gonna get on here. Like, you guys, I really want to do something for Kaylin, but I really don't have the money to do it because I had to pay this. I also had to pay. Well, you guys. Well, my electric is so high. It's just so high. I don't understand how come my bill is so high. But anyways, I don't have the money to get her what she really wants. So I'm gonna have to wait until payday. Watch what she say. What's what she's gonna say? She's gonna get on here and she's gonna say all of those things, honey. But I guarantee you, like I'm telling y'all, a person that will sit up there and prioritize a man over their kids is a person that will do it. I mean, when Jasmine was with Chris and she did the video for his birthday, Homegirl would do like several vlogs from the time that she started shopping for his birthday all the way up until his birthday, all the way up until how she sets up the things for his birthday, the same way that she was doing for Legendary. I mean, the extra birthday cakes and all of that type of stuff, whatever. Like I'm telling y'all, people will make time for what they want to make time for, and the people that they don't want to make time for, they won't. Like Jasmine, she picks and chooses. Like the little boy, he got those earrings just dangling in his ear, like and got the bracelet to match and all of that. Where's Aiden's stuff at? Where's his stuff at? Where's his jewelry? Where's his bracelet? He don't need his ears pierced. Just like little man that need his either. He's not a girl. He could have got that shit done when he got old enough to get it done if that's what he wanted to do. That's what I'm saying. How do you know that your child wanted one of his damn ears pierced at 2? Just because you see his daddy, like, women that see they want their kids to mimic their fathers in all kind, even if it's in a bad way. They don't give a shit. She wants them to look just like him. Everything. What's up, boss dog? How you doing, sweetheart? Thank you for coming into the chat. I appreciate you. hmm Libra gang up in this thing. Is that what you said, baby? Yeah, it is Libra season, ain't it? It sure is Libra season. Okay. All right. And then Scorpio season is towards the end. You are most definitely right. It is Libra season. So happy birthday to all the Libras. Oh, we some air signs, honey. Libras, Geminis, and Aquarius, honey. Okay. Straight up. Well, you finna be boss right up out this chat, honey. That's what you finna do. I don't know where you think you finna be bossing at, but you ain't finna be bossing too much off in this chat, honey. I don't know if you think you Rick Ross or what, but I'm about to Rick Ross your ass up in the bushes, honey. You can go tell them, go boss their asses around. I done put a whole lot of people up there just a few minutes ago. So tell them that you the boss now on the block list. Let's go. Anybody else want to come down and get shot down? Let's go. Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do this thing. Okay. I don't know if he was giving himself free promotion or not, but honey, I mean, like you just grinded my gears. What's wrong with you? Oh, you said that you said something to her, Sabrina. Are you talking about? Hold on. Are you talking about who you talking about? Peaches? Is that who you talking about? Or are you talking about Olivia, honey? Which one? And you Satan, honey. You gonna get the hell up out of here. That's what you finna go. You sure finna go on the block list. We don't do Satan around here. We sure don't. And you don't know what you are, so you definitely are. You confused. So we gonna get you up out of here so you can go up there and talk to the boss, and maybe the boss can put you in the direction to where you can find out which one you are, male or female, okay? Or if you Satan, I don't know. Oh, Jazz. Oh, Jazz did. Oh, I see. Oh, okay. So I did see her over there talk. She was like, how the fuck you gonna tell me like I really got the money or the funds to really take my kids somewhere? Like, how you gonna tell me I have the time? I don't have the time to do that. I barely have the time to go to the gym. So who gives a damn about you going to the gym? Like I said, excuses, 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 excuses. Honey, I got some too, but I'm not gonna make. I'm not. I have some reasons. I'm gonna say, not excuses. You can have reasons, but you should never have excuses as to why you can't do something. If you can't do something, I'm gonna say I have reasons why I can't do something at this particular moment. But I'm not gonna ever make excuses as to why I can't do something because really and truly there is not any. Because really and truly, if I want my kids to go somewhere, I can take them somewhere. That'll be all up to me if I don't take my kids somewhere. There's no excuses. Because if you want to get your kids and say, listen, I want to take my kids to Disney World, I want to take them to Disneyland, or I want to take them here, I want to take them there. You know what you have to do that. If you don't have the means to do that right then and there, and you can't just book a trip for next week, then you have to save up months at a time, or even a year, or maybe even 2 years. Some people have to work with what they got in their pocket. See, some people like to work at the speed of others. See, and that's why you have people that be homeless and hungry and don't be having shit that they supposed to have, the basic necessities that they're supposed to have. They have the things that they're not supposed to have, but they don't have the things that they need to have, like the basic shit. That's what they don't have. So if you make time and work whatever your pockets is working with, nobody can tell you when you can up and jump and take your kids nowhere because only you know what your pockets are working with. So you'll say, okay, I want to take my kids here by this time. So I know that I need to I need to save this amount of money to make this happen. That's what you do. Because that's what I'm going to do. There's no excuses. Only if you just choose to do that. And if you choose to limit yourself to where you can't do something for your kids, then that's just you choosing to do that. And that's a shame. Cause honey, I want my kids to, I'm putting my mind right now in a position to where I know that I want more for my kids and my kids deserve more than what they are already receiving. That it just don't just stop right where it's at. No, it's more than where it came from. So I can't just limit myself because that also limits them to where they can't do nothing and I can't do nothing for them. So I can't make excuses as to why I can't do this, can't do that. No, I'm about to do something because I can't control the internet. So I can't control how long I can be on this shit. So if I can make me something off of this, I'm gonna make me something to where it's gonna accumulate me more money. So if this does not work out, if it shuts down, I still have me something coming. They don't think about this. If you don't have no type of 401k with this shit, there's no type of benefits. So if you get some money off of here, the smart thing that you could do with the money that you receive is go get some type of something. Business, LLCs, some type of some company, something in your name that belongs to you, something that you could turn key to, something that you ain't in a partner programship with. You are your own partner. That's what the type of shit that I'm on. I'm trying to own some shit. I don't want to have to do all of that. But if that does not work out for me, then I'm not gonna use that as an excuse as to say, oh well, the reason why I can't do is because X, Y, and Z. Because no, if I want to do it, I can do it. She can too. Her money don't have to be like nobody else's money to do nothing. But she can make her money like somebody else's money if that's what she wants to do. She don't want to. But if Chris was there, she would. Bitch, I'm not doing nothing more for no man than I do for my kids. It's not happening. And I would hope that no parent would do that. I would hope that no parent would want to do that. But there's some parents that will do that type of shit. Bitch, ain't no nigga coming before mine. I don't give a fuck if it's their father or not. It's just not happening. And I would hope that if anything happened to me, that he wouldn't put nobody above him, which I know he wouldn't. It's not happening. But you got Peaches that would. She's willing to pay him $10,000 to keep his own kids. Bitch, I wish the fuck I would pay anybody $10,000 to keep their own kids. What you mean? Would, if I gave you $10,000 to stay at home with our kids, would you stay at home with our kids? What kind of man would take that $10,000 from his wife? I mean, I understand a job is a job, and I understand that. Okay, let's just say, for instance, okay, let me take it a couple of steps back, bitch. Now, I'm not saying that a husband cannot work and get paid from his wife if they had some type of business or whatever. But why would they be in business together? But even if that's not the case, and he is working for her, she is paying him, fine, cool, bet. No difference from his, let's say, for instance, Papoose writing a rap for Remy, and she's paying him for it. Even though just because that's her husband, don't mean it should be free. That's what he does for a living, so she should pay him, right? That's different. We talking about a man keeping his kids getting paid €10,000. Bitch, no, ma'am, nope. As the babysitter, he's babysitting his own kids. Really? Sleep. That's crazy. And every time that CPS comes to that girl's house, Wood always have to call her and let her know that they are there. Wood just called me and told me that CPS is at the house, and everything is content. That's what I'm saying, embarrassing. So these kids and the kids' peers have to see their mother on here broadcasting all of these CPS cases that they done been a part that they have been a part of. People want to talk about how people are embarrassing those kids, or people are traumatizing those kids by child protective services being called, but they mama is uploading every single fucking incident with child protective services, and these kids have to go to school every single day while their mama is being ignorant she's being ignorant on the internet, and it's stuff that's involving them. Gregory McKay is the oldest boy. He probably the one that he's probably feeling the most out of all of them. Choice is autistic. He don't know what the fuck going on. Then you have McIntyre. Then you have Gorgeous, and then you have the rest of them. Amazing. Then it goes down. Like, girl, come on, dude. Listen. To me, it's like us watching broken kids watching how these kids is going to end up being broken kids being adults because of the things that they have been subjected to by their parents uploading things that they shouldn't be uploading about them, that's affecting them, Shit like that. That's exploitation for real, dude. That's exactly what that is. If they can sit there and say that people cannot be recorded without their consent, if I cannot put a camera off of Melanie's face right now, then why is it that just because a child belongs to you and they come out of you, you could put a camera off in their faces without their consent? Because they didn't consent to that. So just think about a child being on camera ever since birth, and all of their milestones that you did not meet were recorded for people to see. And as you got older, it's all over the internet. It's not nothing that you could do about it because your mama had control over it. Imagine that. I can't imagine that. I just couldn't. That's why you would never see me vlogging when whatever situations is going on with my kids. As a mom with children with autism, with two children with autism, one of them being nonverbal, honey, I don't feel like me compromising their privacy for anybody is what's up. That's just me. Now, will I get on here and talk to y'all about it? Yeah, because I have people in my audience that have kids with autism, so why wouldn't I? Of course, I'm gonna elaborate on it. What's up, Monique? She's the vice president of the job program she's in, girl. No, I didn't hear her say all of that. I really didn't. Mm-mm. What did Monique say? She said, "How is she back?" Because she keeps getting on there like an idiot. Like I was telling them, it's like a person that keeps coming back somewhere where they won't want. They're not wanted. But I'm not never going anywhere where I know I'm not wanted or where I know that there's some type of problem that I'm having with people or whatever the case may be. You don't ever go back to a job where they don't fired you. She's done been fired every time she's done came back over there. So like I said, she got lucky the first time. They gave her 900 and something dollars that she got over there. But this time she might not be so lucky. If she gets a bigger bag, big bank, they just might keep it because she keeps coming to their platform after they have banned her. What she's doing is that she keeps going to go buy different devices to where um they cannot see that that's connected to the server or the Wi-Fi that she's been using. So if y'all wondering why she won't go home, it's because the Wi-Fi is connected to all the devices that she's been using, and it has made and TikTok has banned it to where she cannot get on their platform with any of the devices that she used with her Wi-Fi at home. It will not allow her to get on there. So that's why she has to go and use public Wi-Fi, because they won't be able to pick up the fact that she's actually doing TikToks and shit like that or whatever, whatnot. So that's why she's doing it. That's why she's going to use different Wi-Fi's and stuff like that, because they'll have to block all of those different servers where she's going and using the Wi-Fi at. That's why she's doing it. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's why she's doing it, because basically what they do is when they ban you from platforms, like they could ban your server from your Wi-Fi. So whatever devices that you are using and it's connected to their platform, what they could do is ban your server. So when your server try to connect to their platform, it won't allow you to. It won't allow you to be able to create no account or nothing like that. It'll stop you from doing it. So any devices she use, even if it's one of her kids' devices, is all connected to their Wi-Fi, so it won't work. So basically, she's telling people now that she's went and bought a new phone, a new Apple phone, some new earphones and some new other stuff, because anytime that she feels defeated or whatever the case may be, or certain situations or whatever, people talking about her, like people's talking down on her about her, talking about their organization and telling her that they was over it, tired of her repeating the same thing, like she had that sound bite or whatever that she keeps playing in every single short. Every single short she has the sound bite. And they're getting tired of it. They're getting tired of her talking about the whole organization situation. They're tired of hearing about that shit. So basically, what she does is when she's feeling overwhelmed, she starts to go buy stuff just out of nowhere, just unnecessary shit. Like, what happened to the houses she said that they were getting built? Do y'all remember her saying that they were getting a house built all of a sudden after she got evicted out of that apartment where she was taking over the guest thing at the damn, what you call it, the community room or whatever that shit is. She's very much crazy, but that's okay. You know, all of this delusional, erratic behavior will eventually get her in situations to where she can't get out of, especially since she has gotten away with so much or nothing has been done. You have to understand a person that feels like they're getting away with things that they know they shouldn't be doing, and stuff, and then people are coming to see about it, and nothing still has not been done. Just like Olivia with her screaming and yelling or whatever the case may be, and throwing AJ or hitting, oh, I'ma smack you. Like I said, if you feel like you have to gather your kids, then you need to make sure your kids are somewhere where they can be settled down. Or if they hungry, you need to make sure you feed them before you get off online. Or if they're cranky, you need to make sure they take a nap or they're napping while you're on live, to where you don't have to get on here and do all of that extra shit. Nobody want to hear you screaming at your kids. Nobody want to hear you doing all of that. If people come to hear what you have to say, that's not what they wanted to hear. So you gather your kids first. No, she does that intentionally while they're hungry, while they're cranky, or while they're doing unusual shit. So then people will have something to say, because she knows that if Child Protective Services come out, her kids is not going nowhere. So that's why she gets on her with that extra excessive screaming that she be doing and all that. I'ma smack you. I'ma smack you, AJ. What do you want? Leave me alone. Why do you keep calling my name? All of that extra shit she be doing, it just be for, she just be like I'm telling y'all, she's weird. Like, I don't know if that was her mama talking to her, but she act like she got a whole attitude over there. When I was watching that live over there, she was acting like she had a whole attitude. She will when they find out that she's on that channel. They will most definitely ban her again. They're not gonna keep letting her have that channel once they find out that she's on there. They gotta find her first. They gotta be able to find the service that she's using to be able to ban them. But if she's going different places and stuff like that or whatever, if they banned her from one area and she just go to a whole nother one, then hey, that's what she's been doing. That's why she let it be known. I have like 10, I have 10 Peach McIntyre pages and then gonna say that they all monetize or some shit. Her ass was saying, like, girl, you know what? That's some silly ass shit. That one thing I'm not gonna do is keep going back somewhere where I keep getting banned. How many times do you go somewhere where you already know what the community guidelines and you still not following them? The same shit we're here. We have community guidelines here. You know what you can do and what you can't do. So the things that you know that you can't do that's gonna get your ass struck out, why would you continuously keep doing them? It's like I said, playing checkers on the chessboard. You can't do that shit. You got to understand that there's things that you have to follow, because this is not your thing to do. You have to follow the community guidelines. You can't be over there race and rage baiting people. You can't be trying to be coming off so offensive to where you're offending people. Because remember, without these people watching you or even engaging with you, you wouldn't even be getting no views and you wouldn't be getting paid. The way that she get on her and talk about these people as if like they not contributing, they doing more for you than Wood is. So what's the problem? They'll sit up there and ask her that she needs some help. She be like, pussy asshole, well, you ain't getting no help from me. But you want them to pay for your class. Ain't that helping you? Ain't that helping you feed your kids? Ain't that helping you pay your bills? So when somebody asks you, and then you want somebody to care that they gave your kids those black bags, but you didn't want nobody to care, but you didn't care about that woman losing her son though, right? We don't care about your kids receiving those black bags either. We don't give a flying fuck, bitch. How about that? The same way you told that woman you didn't care about her son passing away. We don't care about your kids receiving those black bags. So why did you bring that to us? We supposed to care? Why should we? You told that mother that was grieving over her son when she told you that her son passed that you didn't give a fuck in those words. That's what you said to her. You didn't care. It's what you said to her in those words. So why should we give a fuck? Why should we give a care about how you feel about how your kids, or how you feel? No, you feel like you were discriminated against. How you gonna want somebody to feel some type of way about what you going through, but not want somebody that's that one-sided shit? It's a lot of people that's just like you. It's narcissist shit. You want somebody to feel some type of way about how you feel about things, but you don't want nobody to feel some type of way about the way that you're doing things. You want somebody to feel sorry for you in your situation, but in somebody else's situation, you say you don't give a fuck. So the next time you have any type of issues or any type of problems, make sure you remember what you told that mama about her son. Make sure the next time your kids get those black bags again, because they probably will. Probably just not at that school because they don't want to deal with you, but they probably will somewhere else when you remove them or when they get removed. Because your attitude is what's going to end up getting them banned off the premises because they don't want to have you having to come up there because they're going to feel like every time you come up there, you're going to have the camera out and you're going to make a situation out of nothing without even talking to those people. How you going to decline talking about a situation pertaining to your kids and just fabricate shit in your mind as to what the fuck you think it is without talking to nobody? And then you target and harass an organization and say what you think that they're doing or what they're not doing, but what you're not doing as the mom to your children that you feel that was so discriminated against, you didn't go seek no fucking attorney, bitch, to sue these people or to see what type of what you could do. You don't have no case, and you know you don't. So why make a big deal out of nothing? Especially, no. The thing of it is, check this out. She targeted the organization, but won't say shit about the school because she afraid the school gonna kick her kids out. Then the kids ain't gonna have nowhere. Where they gonna go? It's the middle, damn near the middle of the school year. We're pushing up on parent teachers conference this week coming up. No, what is it? No, not this week, but pretty soon. But she targeted Jessica, the lady Jessica, and kept in putting that lady's face all over shit. You don't think that those people is gonna come after you just because you done stop posting their shit because you can't get to it, but you keep talking about it and trying to be funny. Ain't shit funny about it. Because see, listen, if something happens to Wood, you're gonna appreciate those black bags. You're gonna be looking for them. You're gonna be wanting to talk to Jessica. You might just want to be Jessica's best friend. So just be mindful, like seriously, because the situation that you in can drastically change and turn within. It could be something different. The same thing you up here talking about, oh, they're trying to single out kids and shit. Well, if you thought that, then why would you send your kids to a predominantly white school? Hmm? Praising the school 1 minute, praising the predominantly white people that's in it. And then as soon as they discriminate against the bitch, then she want to get on her and start some shit. I don't think so. That's not how things work. Think about your kids and how it affects them when you do things that you shouldn't do. I most definitely have to think about things before I do them, especially with my kids, because what I do around them will affect them, and what I do around them could do something to me to where I can't be around them. So, no, I don't know everything, but I know this. All of these women as a collective, they all got some type of trauma that they need to go seek help from. It don't make no sense. It really don't. But I guess to them it does because it makes them a buck. But this is how broken people grow up. This is how individuals, as young people, as young kids, grow up and be fucked up. And they choose to be that way towards other people. When you have people that only think about themselves, they only thinking about that money and how that money is coming. Not thinking about the mental of their own kids as to how it could be bothering them. And I'm gonna say it again. Just because your children may not say nothing don't mean nothing. They don't mean nothing. And that's another thing. You got some people that suppress shit, and that's never a good thing. Don't ever suppress nothing. Let that shit out. That's how you grow up to be. Yeah, let it out. Talk to somebody, anybody. And if you can't talk to nobody, talk to God. You can always talk to Him. I prefer for you to just talk to Him, period. Because people choose to somebody might listen and really want to listen and actually really care, but some people pretend to care and not even really give a fuck. They just want to hear what you have to say because whatever they hearing is hurting you, and that's music to their ears. So they could go run and tell somebody else about the shit. Talk to God about your situations. All of these women is just a lot of trauma shit, and you have to understand. And you hear them talk about it, and then you see them put their own kids through certain things. It's like, if you don't fix what's going on, it's gonna fix you. And I don't want shit to fix me. That's why I'm gonna fix myself first. I don't want to be forced to be fixed. Because I also know that my actions and the things that I do can affect my children as well. When you know better, you do better. Then nobody come with no book when it comes to being a parent. But common sense is what it is, though. You know what's right and what's wrong. You know what you should do and what you shouldn't be doing. You know what type of shit you should be doing around your kids and what type of shit you shouldn't be doing around your kids. You know what your kids should be subjected to and what they shouldn't absolutely not be subjected to. We all fall short. I know that I have plenty of times, but it's not about the falling short part. It's about what you do when you do fall short. If y'all some traumatized ass adults because of y'all childhood, then why would y'all make y'all's kids childhoods like that for them to be traumatized adults when they grow up? Olivia, for instance, with this whole situation, your kids came out of you and had been with you for a certain amount of time. That's all they knew. All up until the point where they got, I ain't gonna say snatched because that's their daddy. All the way up until that point until they went with their daddy. You don't know what type of effect that type of shit took on those what type of impact it took on those kids that have to be around their daddy without you. After all of the time, if that's what they seen that whole time. I'm not gonna ever suggest nobody stay with nobody for the sake of no kids. But if you know that if there's any chance that possible that y'all can come to some type of crown, because y'all have to for the sake of the children to co-parent for them. If you know that your kids love both of y'all have to come to some type of common ground. It has to be some type of common ground, some type of mutual respect and agreement to where we gonna do what we need to do and come together for these kids. Olivia's childish. She's an attention seeker. So at the expense of her children, she uses this whole custody situation and she's blasting it, blasting it, blasting it. Imagine your mama entertaining the fact that y'all got taken away from her. She lost custody of y'all. She'll put so much energy off into that, but she won't put none of that energy off into go obtain an attorney to see if she can get us back with her. And we come and visit him. And he has us every other so often, or whatever the case may be. Or we can split this shit down to where it can be where I get them every other weekend, or not every other weekend, but every other week. We switch off holidays or whatever the case may be. The reason why Olivia don't have those type of privileges is because of her behavior. No judge is going to grant her that much access. That's why she keeps on sitting up there lying, talking about how much she has. And I'm not looking at my what's up, Brewski? I haven't been looking at my chat. So if they're here trolling him, I'll get them up out of here. Yeah, they will. Listen, if I went up there and showed my ass all the time, at my kids' school. And if they felt like I was aggressive with them, that it's a chance that they might feel that I'm aggressive with my children as well. See, I've always been told that I come off intimidated, but I don't feel like nobody should be intimidated by me because you shouldn't be scared. You shouldn't be scary. Okay? I don't go around trying to intimidate people. That's not my thing. But I do check motherfuckers when they need to be checked like Nike. I do it. Okay? I sure do. But I know how to conduct myself in places where I know I need to. I know not to act out where I know I don't need to act out and do stupid shit because I know there's consequences to my actions. And I know I'm too old for that, for one. And for two, no, for one, I have kids that need me, and I'm not gonna take myself away from them from not, that's crazy shit. Olivia, Peaches, Jasmine, all of them, all of these mommies, all of them, not just them, all of them in the mommy sector as a collective. It just be some weird ass shit to me. I just don't get it. But if you having any type of issues, any type of trauma that you have been through, go seek help for it. What's up, Tracy? But they most definitely will be monitoring that type of shit. They might even be documenting that type of stuff. Just like they do when you bring your kids to school. If you don't bring your kids to school, they documenting that shit too. They do. All of that type of stuff plays a part into what they have to do. If their mandated reporters, they feel like they have to report you, they will. But when it comes to Olivia, like she used this custody situation, like I'm saying, those kids have to look back on this situation. She'll rather entertain her audience more than entertaining the thought of getting an attorney to see what she can do and what type of things that could happen for her. She doesn't want to do that because she really don't want that full responsibility. She really ain't. She likes to say that she has 5 kids, but she don't want the reality of having them. Do you get what I'm saying? She loves to say that she has the 5 kids. She'll say it. But actually having them with her, oh no, that's too much for her. That'll be you we really would be hearing her annoying ass over there screaming and yelling at the top of her damn lungs because it's 5 of them and not just 2. It seemed like all the mommies want 2 kids. What's up with y'all? What's wrong with y'all? How come y'all just didn't stop at 2? I didn't got my fucking tubes ties, bitch. Because I understand that children are expensive. That's a whole human life that you have to take care of, and you have to be able to afford to do those things, honey. I felt like I could only afford 2, honey, and they're expensive enough. So to add 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, hell no, bitch, no. We stopping them at 2. We 2 and done. We're 2. It was over with. There's no babies coming up out of here ever. And I know that people say that you can get, but I bet you I ain't. It's not happening. Mm-mm. Nope. Here we go. Look at this person right here. Y'all love me. Y'all just be dropping in. Girl, I ain't even gonna read what you said. I just blocked you. Sorry you wasted your time. The people in my audience might have known what you said, honey, but I just blocked you as soon as I seen you. I just sniped you right on out of the chat, honey. I just seen a whole lot of what you wrote was blah blah. So I just blah blahed you right. Blocked about the chat, honey. Look, Peach talking about she gonna start church. No, Olivia, that's another thing. I'm glad you said something. Playing with God is not ever something that you should do. God does know all of our hearts. That's why I don't understand how come people play with him like that. So she's over there drunk, listening to all type of vulgar music, cussing and all types of shit. And then she's gonna sit there and talk about some, well, you guys, you know what? I really am gonna start my Bible study. Yes, I really am. And I'm gonna give you guys enough time. Yes, I'm gonna give you guys enough time to make sure that you go get book 1 and book 2 because yes, I really am gonna start my Bible study. Girl, I don't advise you to ever play with God. And it's a lot of you stupid ass people that do. But yeah, I don't advise you to do anything like that. I don't advise you to do anything of a sort. Be who you are, because he already knows who you are. You don't need to pretend to be anything other because he already know. You could pull the wool, you could pull you know, whatever you want to on people that don't know you, but a person that does, you can't do that to. So I don't understand why you be doing it. It's dumb. I'm not gonna sit here and play like um I'm all into God and I'm all into the Lord, knowing good and well that I am for real, indeed, doing the things that I be doing, like she be doing. She said that she's gonna be Bible studying over there. What's up, Brewski? And I said, oh, really? That's interesting. Huh. That's gonna be funny to see. Is the Bible study? Somebody told her that she should take a shot or she should drink and do Bible study. I said, would you look at this? Look at this shit here. I said, this is interesting. But yeah, she went and got her some Bibles and she said she's going to do Bible study and she wants people to join in on her Bible study because she's really wanting to, you know, learn the word and she wants to get in, you know. I encourage anybody. I'm doing so myself, all of those things. But at the same time, I'm not going to get on her and pretend to be something that I know that I'm not. I'm not going to pretend like I'm some way on the internet, knowing behind closed doors that I'm really somebody that, yeah, be doing all types of other things, saying things and doing things. But to get on and put on the front and make it seem like, oh yeah, I'm all off into this and I'm all off into that. Well, you know, you all off into a whole lot of shit. Yeah. So let her do what she's doing. Eventually she'll see that she can only play with herself and not God. Yeah, she had two of them, Melody. She said she's going to start doing Bible study. She actually held them in her hand while she was drunk. And she said, you know what, you guys, I'm really serious about this. I really am trying to get close with God and have a good relationship. So yes, you guys, I'm going to do Bible study. And I want you guys to join. What's up, Lala? She said, I want you guys to join. And I want you guys to know that, yeah, I'm on this go on this journey with me. And I'm just like, you know what? Yeah. Okay. Whatever. Whatever she feels that she needs to do to get her attention, she's going to do it because that's Olivia. She said that she's really going to be uploading content. She's going to get back into her blogging, even though she hates blogging. She likes to stream more than she likes to vlog. So she said that's what she's going to start doing is vlogging more, is streaming less. Oh no, she said she's still going to start. She's still going to be going live, which that's what she's gonna do anyway. I don't see her doing any type of actual content because she doesn't have any. The content that she has is the shit that she stirs up about this whole court situation, and then when she comes back to rebuttal. So this is what her lives consist of. It's the shit starting, and then once she starts the shit, she goes to see what everybody is saying, reactors or whoever's commentating towards her, against her, and then she comes and bring it back to her platform, and that's what her content is. And then it's Antonisha and Gerard and the custody situation that she has with him or whatever. It's the same thing in rotation. It never changes. Yeah, Liv. I was talking about Liv just now. I was talking about Liv, talking about she's doing the Bible study. Yeah, she said, I'm gonna do Bible study. Yes, I want you guys to make sure that you guys join my Bible study because yeah, I'm really gonna be serious off into this. I was just thinking to myself, you know what? Okay. Yeah, you do need the Lord, most definitely. So we all do. So yeah, go ahead and play with him though and see what happens. Just like she's playing with herself about not getting locked up. Just because y'all see what y'all see, y'all don't know what was said to her. Y'all don't know what type of situation that her and Gerard or whatever type of mediation that they might have had in regards to this situation. Don't nobody know nothing but them. She most definitely came back from something, and she most definitely didn't win nothing because homegirl went straight to drinking. It wasn't a celebration, honey. No, it wasn't. It was more so she was scared. She was terrified that she was definitely going to be locked up. They were going to lock her down and up. They thought that's what she was thinking. And guess what? She's not going to tell us all as to what they said to her because they definitely told her some things that she's not going to repeat. If you know how court go, then you should know that they definitely told. They didn't go in there. Hey, Olivia, how you doing? We noticed you ain't been paying your child support. Is everything okay? You all right? You need some extra time? That's not what the fuck they said to that girl. They definitely told her some things. That's another reason why her ass was in there drinking. Talking about how Gerard, he was just staring me down. I was just like, ew, he's so big. He was so big when you was putting his thing in your mouth. So what? What's the problem? He was big while he was with you and you was having babies for him. And he's still big and you keep talking about him because you still want him. So what? Stop trying to talk down on that man and stop trying to make it seem like you so much of the better woman because he slept with you on Antonisha and he's sleeping on her, sleeping around on her. You sound stupid as fuck. Neither one of y'all are the winning in this situation with him. If that's what he's doing, dummy. Ladies, don't ever be with a man just because don't ever feel like you have to be stuck off in a relationship just because a man. Bitch, shut the fuck up. Because you would have been still stuck and you still want to be stuck in that same situation with him. So what are you talking about over there? Nothing. Stop trying to spit game because the game you be spitting, bitch, you just need to swallow. For real. The only thing that you need to be really real about is those kids that's missing out on you. And that's what they missing out on. How about you be real about that shit first? You be so real about trying to come to the internet to try to prove some shit to the internet about to bitches that don't like you or don't care for you. It's beyond me. But the kids that love you and that do care for you are getting neglected because mama have to have a life too, right? I guess so. And Gerard and Antonisha's not gonna have a life off of mama's dime, so that's why mama's not paying her child support. She said out of her own mouth, nope, it's not happening. I'm not doing it. Mm-mm. They always be talking about they self. It's called projection, honey. The same shit the motherfuckers be saying that somebody is doing, they be doing. They saying they damn self. Let's just be clear, like for real. Let me get you up out of here. Do what you need to do, okay? I don't have no type of what you call that shit. I don't have that thing on my what you call it. So if you feel some type of way about what I said what I said. So if you feel some type of way about what I said, if you feel some type of way about what I said about that comment, then do something about it on the block list. Okay. That's where you're gonna do something about it at, because I just blocked your ass. All right. Now you got some nerve coming here telling me what the fuck I said is a problem. Now take it up somewhere else, wherever you feel is necessary. Thank you for the free promotion because it's all it would be for me. Okay. Thank you very kindly. Oh yeah, and by the way, my girl Room Shaker once again. Room Shaker's been over there doing her thing. She's in Chicago. Okay. It's going down in Chicago and she's been getting some great footage over there. She's been keeping up with the breaking news and shit over there. So y'all go over there to the Room Shaker. That's the HBIC over there. Okay, go check her out. All right, she might be live right now, whatever the case may be. I don't care about how many people is off of my live. I don't give a shit about who's live. I'm always hit my live, but because whoever's gonna come see me is gonna come see me regardless, whether you double back or backtrack or whatever, Jack. I know you're gonna give me my view. Okay, thank you. Y'all stop trolling to get blocked. I know y'all love me so much, but honey, keep it to a minimum. All right, go enjoy your Saturday. Damn. Find you something safe to do. Like go play somewhere or something. Me and mines are gonna go fishing here after a while. Go get a fish or something. Go catch you a fish. Go to the park. Go throw a ball or something. She can most definitely still go to jail, Miss Shirley. That's why I don't understand how come people was thinking that she won. Like, what did she win? What did she tell y'all that happened? Nothing. She didn't tell y'all shit. The only thing that bitch came over here and did was play music, sit up there and kept the damn thing on mute. Didn't say shit because y'all gonna have to get my likes up. So it was more of a taunting. Oh, look at me, I'm free, but I was scared as shit that I wasn't going to be. That's what that was. Yeah, that's exactly what that live was, honey. She had to really sit up there and just think about the fact that she was still sitting in her, and she was able to come back and sit in her room in her apartment and not have to go sit in no jail cell. So that's why she was drinking. And then not only that, whatever the judge told her is why she was drinking as well. I heard people saying something about it never happened. I heard some people saying it was rescheduled. I heard some people say they made a phone call and said it never went down, that it was all a play. People are working together and all types of shit I done heard. But listen, I'll always will only trust the information that I know to be true as to what I can obtain for myself. Because when you look at other people and see what they're saying, honey, I don't know for what they're saying to be true or not. So therefore, I'm not gonna go with it or run with it. I have my own mind, so therefore I'm gonna say this. Something happened. Something most definitely went down. And that clown wasn't celebrating nothing. She was scared, shitless. And she most definitely can go back to court and they can lock her up. She most definitely can get locked up. I don't know why she don't think that she can't. It most definitely can happen. So if she keeps on deciding that she don't want to pay her child support and keeps going to court with them lump sums when she goes or whatever, or tells them that this is how she has to do it, because I heard her say, "Well, you guys know I want to give me another car, but I'm gonna go ahead and give me go ahead and give me a car payment, but you know my people are gonna be paying for it." So this is so funny that she's going to court telling the judge that all of her people is paying for all of her shit, right? But the one thing that she's going to court for that's supposed to get paid for is not getting paid for. Ain't that funny? So how are you telling them that all of the people around you are paying for your rent, your utilities, your car that you're driving, for gas, insurance, because you have to have insurance, in your car, even if it's paid for your insurance, for food, for y'all to go out and have fun, for y'all to go to Florida. You mean to tell me? And so now somebody's going to be paying for your whole car payment that you're going to be driving, and you want who to believe that? But the one thing that you're backed up on is backed up on, but you got all of these people with these monies to make sure you stay afloat. But the one thing that could throw your ass off in jail, then that lets me know that your people want you to go to jail, then it seems like. Do they want you to get locked up? Because I mean, I'm just saying, if they got money to make sure that if they got money to make sure that your bills and stuff is paid and that they can pay for a car for you, then how come you are owing that much back child support? They don't give a damn about you getting locked up. They don't care. And then for your mama to feel the same way about how you feel, oh, they just want your money. And then she's sitting up there talking about some she said, "Let me get you up out of here, honey, because you don't even know me. So let me get you up out of here. Because if you knew me, if you knew anything about me, sweetheart, listen here. Let me not entertain it. I told myself I wasn't gonna do it. Don't you do it, girl. Don't even do it. But anyways, let me keep on going. Let me keep on going, honey. Whatever y'all feel is necessary, keep giving me these views, and I'm gonna keep blocking y'all asses as y'all come through. She can't keep up with all those lies now because it's lies is all she tell. So after you tell one lie, you have to keep on going, and then you just keep on forgetting shit. So she said, "Oh well, you know what? I don't want to go get a car that this much because I don't think my people are gonna pay for it. I don't think they're gonna do this, and I don't think they're gonna do that." And I don't, so I just want to make sure that I stay in this type of price range because, yeah, this is probably what they'll be able to afford. I was just thinking, like, hmm. And then not only that, you want to convince somebody that they also gave you the money to take to court if you had to pay child support, pay some type of child support when you went there. Because I guarantee you that she cannot just come with something that they probably told her that if she was backed up on whatever amount, that she would have to come with that amount or she was going to get her ass locked up. So let's just say, for instance, the reason why she could not elaborate on the situation was due to the fact that it was rescheduled. That it really wasn't nothing that was really said in that situation at that particular moment. And that's probably why she could have been drinking too, because, oh, it's not over yet. She probably still have to go back to court. Because she didn't elaborate and say nothing moving forward as to she didn't elaborate and move and say nothing moving forward as to anything. But she's free. I'm free, bitches. You thought I was gonna be locked up? Oh, they're not gonna ever lock me up. See, you bitches thought that I was gonna be in jail. You bitches thought that they were gonna take me away from my kids. But look, bitch, I'm here. Her whole existence is coming to the internet to boast and brag like this shit is a flex and it's not. You didn't get locked up that time. That's that one time. But there's another time to come. Especially if there was nothing that was done off of that one, then you got another one that's coming up that you're gonna have to be getting ready for. So she said that she wants to throw a party for Robin for her birthday. She also said that she wants to throw she said she wants to throw a party for Robin's birthday. And she also said that she's going to go get all of them costumes for Halloween. And she said that Gerard better not play with her. Why would Gerard be playing with you for Halloween if you're supposed to get those kids for Halloween? Then why would you just get those kids for Halloween if that's when you're supposed to get them? Why would he play with you and not make sure that you get them? So I'm under the impression that maybe she's not supposed to, but she's going to try to play like she is supposed to, and then try to make a big deal out of it because of what she's known to do, to try to make it seem like he's causing issues because oh well, since he's not able to sleep with me anymore, that's why he's doing this. This is going to be her claim to fame when anything goes down. Now this is what we're going to have to hear her say, is that the reason why she can't do X, Y, and Z with her kids is because Gerard is not, because her and Gerard is not sleeping with each other no more. But that's the same thing that you were saying before y'all wasn't sleeping together. So, bitch, it didn't change shit. Even though you still ain't got a wet pussy, it still did not change. Not anything. It still remained the same. You still talking about the same thing. He's trying to alienate me from my kids. He's not letting me see my kids. He's not letting me talk to my kids. It's the same thing. And then she's talking about somebody praying on her downfall. The only person that's praying on your downfall is the one that's creating the downfall. That's you. Let's be clear. And you're just giving us the clear view for us to laugh at it even more. Let's be even more clear. Okay? Stop thinking just because you got a handful of them that might be praying on your downfall, that everybody is. Because once again, I'm gonna say I know your kids do love you. I can't say the same for you because you ain't made no moves like you do. But I know they do love you. So them being over there to me is not ha ha. You're not ha ha and me. You're not taunting me with your kids be over there because I know your kids want to see you. And I know you want to see them in passing so you can send their asses right back home. Because you're irritable. Just irritable as hell over there screaming and shit. You supposed to be happy and all different because your kids is there. Honey, you look like you down and out. What's up? I thought when you get your kids, I mean, like you don't be with them all the time. So I would think that you would be super excited, happy. Seemed like he was mad about something. A person that just celebrated winning. What did she, I'm still trying to figure out what is these people saying that she actually won? Her freedom for the moment? As if like these fools don't know how this shit operate. Maybe some of these people don't know how that shit operate, how child support is, or whatever the case may be. That's a hefty bill that you have to pay that you rack up when you don't pay it. And that could cause you to be jailed, in prison. So why would you take those chances? And then the narcissist will always blame, oh, it'll be his fault. No, it'll be your fault. Well, all he had to do was just co-parent with me. Like all, we it was just for the sake of, if it was for the sake of the children, it would have never gotten this far. It would have never made it to the courthouse. You would have seen to it that it didn't. The reason why I did is because you started alienating him. Really, you were the one doing the alienating from the kids when you had them. So now that the tables have turned and you feel like you're being alienated from it, that's your favorite word to use, but that's not cool because you pick and choose. A person can claim to be alienated from children that they're picking and choosing to see and take care of. For you to say that the money is going to go to Antonisha and Gerard, of course it should. They're the one taking care of the kids. The same thing would be if you were in the house with another man and the kids were there with you. Gerard would have to send money over there to his kids, and he shouldn't be thinking that the money is going towards anything other than his kids. That's where it's supposed to be going. And if he sees that that money is not going towards his kids, and he has things that he can do to make sure that it does. Most definitely so. I'm just saying. She gets on here and she tries to rewrite history that's already done past. Bitch, it's already done. It's already been written. You can't rewrite it. And she tries to make herself to seem like what she wouldn't do if she was the baby mama and he was not with her. When she actually did this shit live in full effect on YouTube, on Instagram, anywhere that she could go, she was talking about this, saying how much he was a deadbeat and how much he wasn't trying to help her. But she didn't tell people that she turned down the $700 that he offered to give her because that's what he had to give. It wasn't enough. She said she wanted 1,000, 1,200 bucks. Declined it. How you gonna decline some money that you say that you need for your kids, even if it is $700? If that's all he have to give, then that's what you got to get. If that's all his money is all he has to give you, then I mean, how could you expect for him to give you more? Because some man ain't gonna try to give you shit, but he did. What's up, Mary? For Robin's birthday, who's gonna be there? She don't have no friends. She don't know any of Robin's school friends. I don't know, sweetheart. It's just gonna be her and the kids as usual, like it always does. It's just gonna be her and her children. She says she got friends, but she don't ever have her friends over there. But she be bringing those men over there though. I be wondering, like, where's your girlfriends at? You'll quickly see her bring a male over there, but you don't never see her bring no women over there. Like, where's the women at? Where's the women that you say that you friends with? She'll be quickly to put them on there because she wants somebody to know that she has a man, which who gives a damn? We already know you got plenty of them. They come over there. So who cares? What's up, Mara? But yeah, she's gonna throw the birthday party with just her and the 5 kids. That's it. Unless she's gonna take them somewhere. I mean, she did take them where? She take them to Urban Air the last time she had them or whatever. So I don't know what she said. She's going. I plan to throw a big party for Robin for her birthday. So she says she's gonna have it for her birthday, and she's gonna have them for Halloween, and she's gonna go get Halloween costumes for them. I can tell by the look on her face that Court gave it to her. Exactly, they did. That's what I'm telling y'all. Don't you only can believe half of what you hear and none of what you see because I'm just telling you. I was just that's why y'all don't never see me. Listen to what I'm telling y'all. Y'all don't never see me quickly hit my platform, even though y'all feel like, yeah, y'all be waiting on me. I know y'all be waiting on me. But I don't never hit my platform as quickly as other people do because I be wanting to see exactly what the fuck she's gonna say and what she's gonna do because you know she be pulling tricks up out of her ass over there. So I just be wanting to see what she's gonna do. That's with all of them. I don't never just jump right on nothing. I never do that. You ain't gonna never see me jump right on nothing. It just depends on what it is. If I catch it in that time and I got time to talk about it, then I will get on here. But in other words, like with Olivia, I was just waiting on her ass to come live. I wasn't surprised when she came live and she wasn't locked up. But just because I knew just because she didn't get locked up, they didn't tell her ass wasn't going to get locked up. She's not going to ever let it be known as to what the judge tells her directly. She's not going to ever let that be known. Somebody else would have to, Gerard himself or somebody that was actually off in that courtroom and seeing what went down will only be the ones to let somebody know exactly what was said in that courtroom. Just because she's supposed to get her kids. So that's why she have them. It wasn't for her rights to be terminated, no shit like that. It was for her probations to be revoked due to her non-payment of child support. She said, Gerard's trying to get me locked up. I can't believe he's trying to take me away from my kids. If you ain't been if you ain't been paying take accountability, bitch. That's what people don't want to do. If you ain't been paying your child support, you are the one that's gonna get you locked up. It don't have shit to do with Gerard. Gerard is not responsible for you paying your child support. So you can't say that he's trying to get you locked up. No, you're trying to get yourself locked up because you're refusing to pay your child support. And if he's forcing it because he shouldn't have to take care of his kids by himself, she gonna say, y'all know what she gonna say? All he has to do if he needs something is just if he needs something, all he has to do is just pick up the phone and call. Bitch, what? You don't have no money though. So what the fuck he gonna call you for? She wants any type of personal contact with him. And the personal contact that she wants with him is not going to be anything involving the kids like she claims to be. I just don't understand how come like we just can't be cool and co-parent. And girl, that ship done sailed and sunk a long time ago when this all occurred. And he done moved on with a whole nother woman and staying with her. Don't you not get it? You don't get it yet? Are you just refusing to get it because in your mind that when he drops her, you gonna be sitting up there waiting like a dummy for him to come back to you, stupid. She gonna be waiting for Antonisha to put him out so she could tell him, Gerard, you can come over here with me. Mm-hmm. She already let it be known that she was waiting for him to do that. That's why she slept with him. It wasn't for no kids. Oh, I thought if I slept with him that I would be able to see my kids more. And that was really what it was supposed to be. So then why did you open up your mouth then? Why was you so quick to say something about you sleeping with him then? And then to say he's mad because he's not able to sleep with you. What? No, you're just saying that because you're going to try to use that. And any time that you choose to be a piss poor mom and not go get your kids when you're supposed to go get them, and then when you try to get them when you're not supposed to get them, you're going to try to use that as an excuse. You're going to try to use the fact that he can't get no puss from you as to why you can't get your kids when he should never got nothing from you in the first place. Because you still wouldn't get your kids before then, dummy. Stupid. Shit don't even make no sense. I don't think Robin actually stayed with her because it's a big difference between living and being taken care of at her apartment and living with her daddy. Robin would be a living babysitter. Robin and Christian both, and Robin for the two youngest ones, but it would be more Robin and Christian doing it for Ryan and little man. Yeah, Robin probably would think that she wants to go stay with Olivia, but once she gets there and see what she has to do while staying with Olivia, she'll be begging to go back with her daddy. See, her daddy's family and Antonisha's family are family oriented. So they get together and they do things. Olivia don't get together with none of her family members and do shit. She don't even try to do shit with her kids by herself, even if that is the situation. Sometimes that's not sometimes you don't have that, and that's fine. But even though you don't have that, you still find things to do outside or take your kids somewhere and y'all create your own memories with just y'all. And that's fine too. And then you might meet people while you out there. You never know. To where y'all can meet up or whatever, you know what I'm saying? The kids might start playing with each other, or might want to have a meet up and have a play date or some shit like that. I don't know. But Olivia don't do none of that shit. Olivia get those kids, and as soon as Olivia get her kids, she hit the live button. But ever since that's been said, she's been stalling. Like she didn't come live Thursday when she got them from school like she would normally come live. I don't know, it's because it was a school night or whatever the case may have been. And the same thing for Friday, the reason why she did, but that never stopped her before because she's always done did it. Anytime that she done picked them up, as soon as she got them settled in, she hitting the live button because she wants somebody to know she got her kids. Good for you. Good for you that you got your kids. That's good. That's great. That's not going to happen. Gerard don't want no kind of contact with her as usual. It's delusional. I know. And he don't need to have no contact with her unless it's involving the children at this point. Especially since she's coming out here saying all the things that she's saying about what they done did or whatever, whatnot. People are still believing. It's, people will believe what they want to believe, especially if it's making her look bad, whatever, whatnot. If it's making him look bad and it's like, oh no, he's not doing that. She's making that all up. It's a lie. No, it's not a fucking lie. It most definitely happened. I'm gonna say it most definitely happened. It most definitely went down. She most definitely slutted herself out to her baby daddy that took her kids from her, and now she's looking dumb. But telling everybody that Antonisha's the lost one. No, she's not. You are. No, fuck that. Y'all both are. You want to be technical, bitch. Because there's no way that I know that your kids are here with me in the in my husband is going off with his baby mama. There's no way that I would know that the kids that I'm caring for every single day was able to see their mama and their daddy be flirtatious in a way that they shouldn't be in. And I have to see them and they have to come back over here and I have to keep caring for them while knowing that this was going down the whole entire fucking time for 5 months or longer? No, ma'am. No, no, no. Mm-mm. She better get it together. That is not a flex. It's not funny. Did y'all hear her talking about the girl code? How you gonna talk about the girl code but then break it? What is the girl code to you? Because if you saying the girl code is to not mess with other women's men, then how the fuck did you end up messing with Antonicia's, even though that's your baby father? I don't give a damn. You can't say it was to get your lick back. You a grown ass. Listen, no, you're not. You're a grown ass kid. I ain't gonna say you're a grown ass woman. You're a grown ass kid, is what you are. A grown ass kid, not a grown ass woman. You need to know the difference between the two. It makes absolutely no sense. Like, girl, get on somewhere. I'm going to talk about this anytime and every time that I want to. Well, then don't get mad when you hear us talking about it. Because we going to do it too. People come and listen to this. They come and listen to the commentary that's being placed up on y'all every time y'all do the dumb shit that y'all do. That's how we get our views. And then y'all get y'all views up off of us as to what we say about y'all, because y'all want to come rebuttal or come and do the things that y'all being told to do. We are the content creators for y'all. Let's be clear. The only thing that y'all do is create the exploitation of the children that y'all exploit for the little bit of bucks that y'all are making. And then still coming up short, so y'all saying. Let's be clear. I ain't gonna never sit here and target nobody and talk down on them because I feel like I'm so up. Like I can't be knocked down. That shit be weird as fuck. But Olivia is not gonna ever learn her lesson because there's no lesson to be learned in her eyes. She feels like she's gonna always get by and get over just because she has been. A person that has always dealt with that type of thing will always feel that way until it hits their asses. And when it hit their asses, it hit them so hard to where it's like a damn boulder. Like, girl, stop playing with yourself. Like, seriously. Stop playing with yourself. Stop playing with your kids. No, fuck that. You can keep playing with yourself. Stop playing with your kids like that. I mean, it's just sad. You know, like I told y'all before, I understand, regardless as to how she is, I understand where she's coming from. He is the father of her children. I understood her little antics in the beginning. But then again, no, fuck that, because they both were doing the same shit to each other. No one was better than the other. They were both cheating on each other. Both of them. So Gerard wasn't the point to blame. They both were. Their relationship ended because of both of them. Not because of one or the other, because of both of them. Let's be clear. I understand her frustrations and how she felt about how the shit went down. That is the father of her fucking kids, Olivia. I understand, girl. But what I don't understand is how come you continue to keep making a fool of yourself and think the shit is funny like it's a flex. It's not. I understand when you hurt, you and women. We are women. We act off of emotions. I have did it plenty of times, Olivia. I ain't perfect. But I'm going to tell you straight like this, bitch. I'm going to tell you straight like this. Once you see it for what it is, leave it where the fuck it's at. If you keep on allowing yourself to be dragged down and down and down and down and down because of this situation, bitch, you're going to look like the clown you're looking like right now. You're not winning. Shit. You're losing, bitch. You're losing. You're not winning nothing. You're not gaining anything but more problems. Nobody, you don't have nobody to be real with you, dude. I'm not going to say that I don't like you. I don't like the things that you do. I'm not one of the bitches that's going to call you ugly. I don't think you ugly. You are ugly because of the things that you do and the things that you say. I done had to self-check myself before. Just because you got a pretty face or you think you got one, don't think that your mouth cannot make you ugly, because it can. or the things that you do and the way that you move can also too. Maybe you should have kept Misha as a friend. Then maybe you would have one. Maybe you'll have somebody to be able to tell you what you need to hear instead of what you don't want to hear. See, if she would have kept somebody, how you doing, New Me? If she would have kept Misha as a friend, and she probably would have known something, or but then she wouldn't have listened because Olivia's Olivia, and seeking attention is the main thing that she likes to seek over anything and everything, even over her own kids, man. It's like, yeah, you hurt, dude. You went and had those babies not because you wanted to. You went and had those babies because you felt like hurting Gerard. And I'm gonna tell you, maybe AJ did. Maybe he did. Maybe he didn't. And then you went off and had Kalani the same damn way. Revenge babies. You cannot tell me that those babies were not revenge. Those babies were revenge babies because you were trying to get back at Gerard. You seen that messing with other dudes probably made him feel some type of way. Don't get shit twisted. Just because a man is with another woman don't mean that his baby mama, that he say that he's not, whatever the case may be, especially since he done slept with a week. Just follow me. That he's not gonna feel some type of way if she's done like Offset and Cardi. Yeah. I'm just saying that he's not gonna feel some type of way, even though that nigga might have been a dog. He just done stuck his dick in everything possible. But as soon as you let that one go in you, he's pissed. You a hoe. You all types of shit. He might not have expressed that, but he might have felt some type of way about it. And that's probably why she felt like she should have kept doing it. Because she would always say how he would try to lean in the car and talk to her, how he would say little weird shit to her every now and again or whatever, whatnot. But then she also would get on her and talk shit about him as well, too. That was all up until the point where before she slept with him, before they start sleeping with each other. But you brought those two kids in for nothing. I'm not going to say for nothing because kids are a blessing. Because those kids, I'm not going to say those kids are not nothing because they are something. They're blessings that you didn't need to have, that you didn't deserve because they were all both made out of revenge for Gerard. You used your body. Use your body as a weapon to make your baby daddy feel some type of way. But the only person that feels some type of way is you because you're still not happy with the decisions that you made. I don't give a fuck what my baby daddy gonna do. If he makes that decision for himself, that's solely his choice. I'm not gonna go out and be no hoe because that's what he's deciding to go, or if he's deciding to go do himself or be by himself, it's not happening. I'ma still remain the woman that I know that I need to be because I got two sons back there. And ain't no niggas finna be around mine, but they daddy. And whoever's close relatives or whatever the case may be, it's gonna be a familiar person that they already know. Not that they finna meet, because they ain't finna meet nobody. That's what happens when you act off of emotions because a man that made you feel some type of way. A lot of men do that same shit too. When the relationship that they then messed up or whatever is bad or whatever the case may be, another person they'll tell you to get under another one to get over somebody. No, fuck that. Don't ever do that. That's bad. That's a bad decision. You don't ever go get somebody else to get over somebody else because you're gonna bring that same shit that you got with that person that you leaving, you're gonna take that shit right where you going. And it's gonna be even worse then. So no, don't get over nobody. Don't get nobody to get over nobody. Fuck all of that. If that's what that person chooses to do, then that's what they choose to do. I feel sorry for that person that they getting involved with though. I feel sorry for Antoinisha. Because Gerard is still hung up over Olivia. Oh, yes, the fuck y'all, anybody can believe whatever they want to, but most definitely he is more than so. Don't get shit twisted or fucked up. Oh, yes, he is. That's why he was able to go over there and smash and give her the black banana that he gave her. that she loves so much to talk about. He's so much of a dirtbag. He's so much of a scum, a jerk, a asshole, a narcissist, right? Oh, girl, sure, Miss. Hey, listen, I was gonna put that as my thumbnail, then I thought, no, because you know these motherfuckers around here striking and shit and trying to take channels down, honey. I don't want to get reported for bullying, harassment, and things like that. Oh no, I didn't. So I said, you know what? No, I'm not. But honey, when she was over there brushing her hair up for that, put that wig on her head, I can't even talk, honey. I was like, look at this shit. I kept trying to screenshot it, and my phone kept I kept trying to screenshot the shit. I kept pressing the side buttons instead of just pressing the button. And it kept power and not powering down, but it kept locking up on my ass. I said, just fuck it, shit. I don't need it no way. I'll get it the next time, honey. It's still there. I'll go get it here in a minute. Shit, let me get you up out of here. Y'all just be tripping, honey. When I tell y'all I'm not entertaining it. I guess y'all just want just want me to talk to y'all. Damn, that is so sad. I pray that y'all find somebody to talk to and stop coming off in here. I want me some fried fish. Yes, I do. Mhm. Sounds good. Some fried catfish. Yeah, why not? And some shrimp. Why not? Hey, Miss Barbara. Olivia will never be happy. No, she won't be happy because she's not happy within herself. And she be over there trying to give all those motivational speeches and shit. Girl, and I was just thinking to myself, like, you got some fucking nerve when you chose to be a mistress to your whole baby daddy, bitch. I wish the fuck I would be. My baby daddy could never. Let me rephrase that because I don't. That baby daddy shit is just. It's just. Yeah. The father of my children could never make me a mistress. You got me totally fucked up. Okay. Never. Never ever in life, honey. Well, I would be a mistress to my baby's father. If he's with somebody, he's gonna be with that somebody, and that somebody ain't gonna never have to worry the fuck about me. She might have to worry about him, but she don't have to worry about me. Okay. All right. Never will she ever have to. Cause bitch, what the fuck I wouldn't do is play second to no bitch. Bitch, I earned these stripes. You think I'm finna? You got me. No, ma'am. Now it's time for you to earn yours, bitch. All aboard. Cause bitch, I'm off the ship. You understand me? Understand? Okay. Ain't no way. She's an idiot. He can come play. She's a revolving door. He knows it. So therefore, he can do whatever he wants to do. And if a woman is up there and say, oh, she's so stupid. Just don't be the type of woman that gets cheated on and still stay with her man. Bitch, you did it. You did it while y'all were together. So how you going to talk about her? How are you going to talk about the man that did the same thing to you that he's doing to her with you, dummy? Did he do the same thing with you? You let him stay. So what's wrong with her letting him stay? What's the problem? It wasn't a problem when you was allowing him to stay when he was cheating on you. So if he cheats on you and she's allows him to stay, that's her business. Whether we think she's stupid or not, so what? And that's her life. That's her business. If that's what she wants to do. I could say all day long, Anthony should run for your life, girl. I'm telling you, girl, get the fuck out of there fast. Let her have his ass because she needs him. He deserves her and she deserves him. I can say that all day long. But if she say, bitch, fuck you, you can't tell me what to do. This is my man and I'm stand by him. I can't do nothing but respect it because I can't check it, but I can still talk about it. And is now. Because Olivia is not gonna stop. That's her bread and butter. That's how she makes her money. That's how she got that check for the September. On top of playing homeless and shit, and playing like she's pregnant. Like what grown ass? What you still grown? You grown ass bitches walking around here playing like y'all pregnant and shit. What's up with that? Cause girl, I'm not gonna do none of that. No ma'am. No sir. Nope. The fuck? No ma'am. Mm-mm. No. Talking about, ladies, I don't suggest you to stay with a man. Girl, bitch, bye. I left my husband. What the fuck you talking about? I said, deuces. I'm on some new shit. I'm sucking up the deuces. Yeah, I was out there, motherfucker. What you talking about, bitch? I ain't playing second to nobody. I don't give a fuck what title you carry or who you are over who you are to somebody. You gonna respect me, buddy. Okay? You gonna get left. I'm gonna leave you right where you at. Shit. Somebody else can pick you up. Yeah. Exactly, Miss Barbara. But you know what? She won't let it go. She keeps holding on. And that man done moved on to a whole nother woman, even stay with this woman. He stayed with another woman. He lives with another. He's there. His kids, all of the children are there. So I'm just trying to figure this shit out. Like, girl, come with some logical sense because you don't be making none, bitch. You were over there trying to talk about Antonisha so bad, but you was once Antonisha and you still is. You trying to be. You still letting them, you still was letting you let them come over there and spend. Oh, we had an affair for a whole 5 months. I'm gonna go into court and I'm gonna show them all of the evidence about how he was sending me text messages and how he was giving me money. Didn't say shit about that. You know why Olivia didn't say shit about that? Because something else was said to Olivia in a court date. Olivia's scared, shaking in her fucking boots. I bet you Stella's still there and is gonna be there because there's another court date coming up. Because why still ain't gone yet? Why still there? Because she's there to see her other grandkids? Probably so, I guess so. Interesting. So we're going to see how long Stella's in the building, okay? You know, because when Stella comes, she comes and stays for a while, okay? So if she came down to keep the kids, but then, you know, or whatever the case may be, then we shall see how this goes because she doesn't act like a person that won anything. She doesn't act like a person that got any great news about her child support situation. It seemed like a person that was very scared, got on here drinking because she was scared shitless that she really was finna get locked up, and she probably is finna still get locked up if she don't come with this or that or whatever the case may be, or if she don't make her payment on time this time. They told her, listen, if you don't make your payment this month, we're gonna lock your ass up. So I'm pretty sure, no, I know for sure. They told her ass some things. She's not going to tell us what they told her. She's going to make it seem like, oh, yeah. Oh, so you guys think anything? Y'all thought something's going to happen to me? Oh, you guys thought I was going to get locked up? Oh, you guys thought that this was going to happen? Well, bitches, guess what? I ain't locked up. I didn't get locked up like the DoorDash girl. Bitch, you need to go DoorDash. What the fuck wrong with you? Why you sit there talking shit? Bitch, at least she did go do DoorDash. At least she did go do that. Bitch, you ain't did shit. So how the fuck you gonna talk about her when you ain't did shit? At least she did get up off her ass and actually did go do that. That's one thing I will give to her. She did do that. But you didn't. And you ain't going to. So what's up with all the shade? Because, bitch, you need to be in some. You need to be back in the water, as a matter of fact. Flounder. The fuck? Grown ass woman coming on here with all kind of laughing emojis. Ha ha, bitches, I got my kids. Good, bitch. I'm glad you got them. Finally. Shit. Ignorant ass heifers. They be ignorant for no reason. Because they think it's funny, man. They so caught, listen, some people be so caught up into this social media stuff to where the reality is not even there. That's why y'all don't see me on this shit like that. I have to pick and choose on days of when I do certain shit because listen, real life is real life for me. I live in real reality. I don't live in fairy tale la la land like some motherfuckers do on social media, pretending and shit. No. Like life is good, but it could be better. I'm gonna just say that. It could be a whole lot better than what the fuck it is, and I'm working on it. I'm working on it right now as we speaking. I can't be speaking on others and not be I can't be speaking on others and what the fuck they need to be doing and not working on me. That's hypocritical shit, and I'm not a hypocritical bitch, so therefore, yeah, I have work that I have to do on me. I ain't gonna ever fake the funk and play like I'm something that I'm not. I'm gonna tell you exactly what it is, or I ain't gonna say shit. But she's ignorant, and she forever will be because that's what she's choosing to be. I'm talking about Olivia. I'm talking about Peaches, and I'm talking about Jasmine's dumbass over there. And you guys, you want me to do longer form content? What will this content consist of, Jasmine? The same shit has been consistent of? The same shit over and over again? You already know what they want to see. And you keep saying the same shit year after year. You never have the money. So you gonna keep saying up until when? Cause bitch, I'm not finna keep saying no shit like that. No, I'm finna make some shit really shake around this bitch. Yes, I am. Oh, yes, I am. My kids deserve that. They don't deserve no nothing less. They deserve a whole lot more than what they receiving. Even though what they have the things that they need, but they sure could have a whole lot more, and I sure could do a whole lot more. I'm not gonna limit to myself and put myself in no fucking box to just be enough to get by. I don't want enough to get by, bitch. I'm trying to go beyond enough to get by. Jasmine says that this is her main source of income, but she fails to come to it. She fails to come to it. She fails to come to it. And then she gets over and say, well, you guys, I have to go do this. Well, you guys, I have to go do that. Well, don't you know that we have to do shit too? The fuck is wrong with you? But don't you also know that people have to go clock in, don't have as much free time as you do, so they have to do things around around the time they get off of work and shit, especially if they're single moms and don't have extra people in the house with them. Bitch, don't you know that motherfuckers got to do extra shit too? Not just you. The nerve of her. Like, girl, you get on her, girl, the nerve of you, man. Like, for real. You got nurses and shit that be pulling doubles and things, double shifts and shit, and got kids. People that pull double shifts or work 2 jobs and shit. And you gonna sit here and complain to people that actually have to get on, that actually get up and clock in on the clock, and you actually can clock in when you want to. A person that has to do that, they can't afford to make those type of excuses. So you shouldn't be able to afford to make those type of excuses either, because you really are not clocking in nowhere. You clock in when you feel like it, when you want to. That's what your job consists of. You can work whenever you want to. They have to work when they supposed to. So she makes it seem like everything that she does is just much more than everybody else's, or everything that she goes through is much more than everybody else's. No, that's not the case. Oh, well, how am I going to do this? I have so many kids. That's why you shouldn't have laid on your back and had them. See, I would feel some type of way if I heard my parents say that shit. I really would, because bitch, I didn't ask you to help me, have me. I didn't. I would feel some type of way. I didn't ask you to have. I did not ask you to have me. That's how I would feel about Jasmine if she was my mom. I never experienced no shit like that, so I don't have to say nothing like that about mine. But she and mine's made sure if we needed something or we wanted something that we got it. I never went without nothing. So I'm not gonna say I can't say that about mine. Her, on the other hand, she'll sit there saying, well, I can't do it. I have so many kids. Who told you to have them? If I was a child and heard my mom say that, then I would be like, why would you have more kids and then have to neglect them because you can't afford to take care of all of them because you don't have enough means to do so? That's why you have kids when you know you can afford to. Oh, the next court date is on December 9th, Miss Barbara. Thank you for telling me, sweetheart. I appreciate you for the informative information. Thank you so much. So Stella will be down here until December 9th. Okay. So just understand what I'm saying. Olivia was over there like having a manic. I watched it. I was watching it, y'all. I want y'all to know when I'm not around, I'm still around. I'm just observing. I'm an observer. I like to observe things. I don't just hop on bandwagons and shit. I don't do shit like that. I don't. I don't do things like that. I don't operate like that. I don't just hop on here and just hop on shit right away. It just depends on what it may be. If I catch shit in real time and I got the time, like I said, y'all gonna get the time from me. But I was watching it. When she came live, I was front and center. Every live that bitch did, I was in there. I was in there, I was looking, and I was listening. All the way up until this point, I have been watching everything. I've just been observing shit as shit unfold. That's what you have to do with these bitches. You have to watch things as they unfold and as to what they do and what they gonna do next before you even speak, because you've been misspoke on some shit. So I was watching it, and from my observation, I didn't see no win with Olivia. There was no winning. What I seen was a scared person that was drinking because whatever they told her in that courtroom made her have to. Because as soon as she came in there, honey, she hit that liquor hard. I was just watching this bitch, listening to that music, playing all like, deflecting. It was a deflection. It was a defense mechanism that was going on there. deflecting from what really happened. So let me go on here because see, I have to get on here and I have to play my part. Also, I have to let them see that I'm free, that I didn't get locked up. So she had to do what she had to do. She had to come on here. She had no choice but to. She felt like she had to come on here. Because remember, her life evolves around what the reactors is coming, what we're saying. So she has to show up and show out. Oh, bitch, you thought she probably, yeah. They probably just straight facts. I was gonna get locked up, but bitch, look at me now. Bitch, look at you. Oh, it's still more time, sweetheart. Don't you speak that into existence on you. Don't you speak that into existence on yourself. I'm not trying to really speak it up on yourself on you either. But guess what? You put yourself in that position for me to be able to speak up on you being there. So we're here. So what you gonna do? Are you going to jail because you have not been paying your child support? Not because you haven't been having the money to do it, because you've been refusing to do it. That's what's gonna get you locked up. Not because you don't have the means to do it, it's because you have the means and you've been refusing to. And that's what causing the non-payment, and that's what's causing the revoke of your probation. Did they tell you that you needed to come with an attorney the next time that you come to that courtroom? That you need to have somebody to represent you, or your ass is gonna get locked up? Did they tell you that? It seems like they told you a lot of things, and those things had your mind going, and that's why you had to get that liquor and get that music playing to keep your mind. Yeah. So she came over here for like 15 or so minutes and didn't say shit. Had people on mute. Get the likes up, and I'm gonna let you guys know something just to fuck with them, right? I'm going to TikTok. She goes over there to TikTok, gets trolled the hell over there out of TikTok, right? And then she brings her, and she didn't have no mods over there to snipe their asses down, I guess, over there. And the trolling was becoming too much for her. So she brought her ass back over here. And then when she brought her ass back over here, then that's when she started talking and saying little things or whatever. Oh, talking shit. Oh, you bitches thought I was gonna get locked up? Oh, see, look at you bitches. Oh, you thought it was funny, huh? Yeah. She started antagonizing people and shit. Girl, you listen here. You are the only idiot. You're the only dummy. And until you realize that and understand that, you cannot taunt nobody with your situation. You're the one that's getting taunted daily with it. I never want to sit here and say I want somebody to lose their kids unless I feel like they need to. And I'm only gonna say I feel like you need to lose your kids temporarily if you need to get yourself together. Because you should know as a mother or even as a woman, if you feel like you need some time, it's nothing wrong with nobody. It's not if you feel like your mental is not where it needs to be and you feel like your kids need to go somewhere and get somewhere, you take them where they need to go until you can get your mind right. You express yourself, you express your grievances, don't do nothing to them, and you get them to where they need to go if that's what you need to do. But if you're doing things to get your kids taken away from you, then they need to be taken. They need to be taken away from you. And you can't blame nobody but yourself because the only person that you can blame when they do take them is yourself because that's the only person that can get them taken away is you. Nobody else. Nobody else will be responsible for no kids being removed. I don't give a fuck if they did place a phone call. A person can replace, they can place a phone call to wherever they want to place a phone call at. It's up to you, and whatever it is around you or whatever you're doing will seal the deal as to what your fate will be. Not the person that's placing the call. Motherfuckers make false fake reports all the goddamn time. Y'all see these kids is not going nowhere. They still where they at. Jasmine still got all 5 of hers. Olivia still got those 2 that she got over there. Peaches still got all. That lady got a husband, a man, child, and 9 kids over there. And she still got all of them. How many times have these people came out to these people's houses and these kids ain't went no fucking where? They still there. Well, except the 3 for, well, I didn't mention them. I said the 2. I said it right. Yeah. Mm-hmm. I'm just saying, Olivia don't need no children right now because Olivia is selfish as fuck. I know y'all see this shit. Olivia, if you're listening, you're selfish. I know you probably got your bud in your ear because you like to listen. You like to listen in to things that have been said about you so that you can have something to talk about when you go live. Bitch, you say that we watch you to have something to talk about. No, we give you something to talk about, and we listen to you regurgitate the shit that's already been said on our shit. Let's go. So listen here, Olivia. The taunting that you be doing, the things that you be saying in regards to this matter, getting on here thinking that things are funny when they're not funny because the joke is definitely on you. We're watching you, the circus. You're the clown. Everything that you have done led up to this point of not paying your child support. And the main thing that you choose to do is get on here. The first thing that you want to get on here is entertain everybody except your kids. You want to entertain everything that somebody else is saying, except entertaining the fact that your kids could be over there crying for you every night, wanting to be with you. But then again, I take that back. I think those kids that got introduced to us a whole totally different type of lifestyle to where really and truly they only really want to visit you and that's it. Just like you only want to visit with them. You really don't want those kids full time or any type of time. The only reason why you want those kids is because you feel like your child support will be reduced or taken away from you, and that's not going to happen. They don't see you to be fit. They don't deem you to be fit because you're not. Kalani and AJ most definitely need to be removed from your career because you're selfish. You're only worried about yourself. You're not thinking about nobody else but yourself. You're thinking about dick, 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 and more kids. That's it. That's why, and then not only that, having more kids to try to think that you can still neglect the other ones, the first ones that you had, thinking that somebody's going to be sympathetic to that. I guarantee they told her that all of the things that she has done, the things that over the months, yeah, she better come with a lawyer, some type of something, or she's gonna get locked up. So they said December 9th is the next court date. We shall see what's gonna happen. What's up, Renee? See, you have to understand somebody. I've been watching these females for some time now. You have to understand how they operate. Olivia was definitely drinking because she's scared, not because she's happy, not because she want anything. Olivia does not know what's gonna happen the next time that she goes to court. Just like any man goes to court for non-payment for child support, he does nobody give a fuck about her being no woman. The same rules applies. The same way they lock up these men, they need to lock her ass up too. That's my point. She shouldn't get no passes for not paying her child support because ain't no man finna get no pass for not paying his. His ass is gonna get locked up. He's gonna be jailed. He's gonna get in prison. The same thing needs to happen to her. She should not be able to come to no type of court with no type of excuse as to why she can't do what she needs to do. But she's able to do everything else that she wants to do. But when it pertains to the children that she's supposed to be taking care of, it's a problem. It's an excuse. That's neglect, dude. That's been a neglectful parent. She's gonna say, well, he should have took the kids if he wanted her help. What the fuck you talking about? If y'all were to separate and not live with each other, it would be listen here. It would be the same damn thing. Somebody's gonna have the daddy, if he's not in the house, he would have to send the money over there for his kids. If the kids is with the daddy, vice versa. What makes you think that you're special because you are the mother? It doesn't make you any special. Bitch, it makes it worse. You the one that gave birth to him. You the one brought him here. That makes it even worse, dude. To me, it does. We are the ones that give birth to these children. We are the ones that actually have to carry them. To actually be the one to actually abandon them is wild. For you to choose yourself over them and to actually pretend like you ain't fighting for shit. Definitely not for those kids. No, you're not. Never have you ever fought for them. That's why they still where they at. That's why the custody situation is still where it's at. That's why you don't have more time with them. You have the time that they approve for you to have. Approved for you to have. She gets on her lie. We have 50-50. Well, how come you don't know anything that you should know pertaining to your kids? You don't even know their teachers' names or nothing. You don't know no coaches' names. You don't know where they be having practice at or nothing. You don't know shit. So how is it that you go sit here and say that you have 50-50 split custody, but you don't have no type of personal information that you should have pertaining to the kids that you gave birth to, dude? None. Not even tried to. You don't know shit. You put it all on Gerard. He won't tell me, bitch. What the fuck you mean he won't tell you? Ain't you always screaming, I'm their mother? Well, how come you ain't doing no mother shit then, bitch? How do you expect for him to tell you all of these things when you should be trying to find out? You ain't trying to find out because she don't want to know. That's her. That's when she chooses not to know something. That's because she wants to use that as a reason why she's not doing what the fuck she's supposed to be doing. That's what she does. They have much more of a fulfilling life over there with them because it's family oriented situations to where um they have a family oriented situation to where they go out and they do things. Like I'm about to go ahead and I'm about to be getting off here in just a second because I'm about to see what we finna go do. I know my kids want to do something. This chick will sit up here and make every excuse as to why and how Gerard done did her. So I just can't believe he did this to me. I can't believe he took my kids. I can't believe that I'm going through this. Just a victim, huh? A victim of your circumstances that you created. Take accountability, dude. For real. The reason why the kids were snatched is because of you and you only. The reason why they with their daddy is because you decided to alienate him from his kids, and then he got his kids from you because he seen that you were gonna be a problem. Bitch, I ain't gonna ever try to be a problem for no reason at all because that's gonna put more stress on my kids than anything with that type of bullshit. But when you think only about yourself and yourself only, then guess what? She said, fuck those kids. They can stay right where they at. I can just use this as a storyline to get my clicks and views and make money. She's willing to make money off of them, but not give none to them. Ain't that some bullshit? So Olivia's making money off of her kids, y'all, that she's not paying child support for. Because ain't that how she's making her money? Ain't that what her content is? Her content is about over there? It's about Ryan, Robin, and Christian, and Gerard, and Antonisha. How is it that she's getting paid off of it, but she's not rendering no type of money that way because she says she ain't got it? I wonder how Robin, Ryan, and Christian's gonna feel. Hmm, hmm. Ain't that some shit? She's making money off of them, but she's not sending none to them. She's using the very same situation that's regarding them to make her money and deny them of the money that she's making off of them. All because in her mind, she cannot get over the fact that Gerard is with Antonisha and that Antonisha is with Gerard. That's why she gets over and say how much of a weak man he is. Well, if he's such a weak man, why the fuck do you want him? Why did you chuck on his banana? Hmm? If he's all of these things that you claim for him to be, then why are you so stuck and sold on his ass then? Let his ass go. He let you go. He's with a whole nother woman. Bitch, he's with a whole nother woman in the house with her where your kids are at. And you're still choosing to be his sideline hoe. Or was. And trying to still be. Even though you said all of those things about him publicly. If he was to come, you gonna open up that door your mouth, your legs, and maybe even your asshole. Who knows? So let's just be very clear when you get on here and try to talk about your baby's father. The more and more you talk about him, you make yourself look dumb. Because once upon a time, he came in you not once, not twice, but three fucking times. So that says a lot about how you choosing a man, and then you gonna sit there and try to talk about that man, but you chose him, and still trying to choose him. So make that shit make sense, bitch. Can't sit here and talk down on him 1 minute and go down on him the next minute. Okay, it doesn't work that way. So if you want to seem like the baby mama that don't give a fuck about our baby daddy, then you shouldn't have let him come and get your panties. Hmm. Yeah, those type of games, bitch, I would never play, honey. When I left my husband so he can go be with his baby mama, bitch, I left his motherfucking ass, and I haven't seen him since. Don't even know what the fuck. Oh yeah, I have. I seen him in his mugshot because he's in prison. I told y'all that he's in prison. So I've seen him on his mugshots. Yeah, I most definitely have. Uh huh. But bitch, there's no backdooring, there's no backsliding, there's no backtracking, bitch. No. Once I gave him to his baby mama, I wish the fuck I would think in any life or any life after life that he would ever come anywhere the fuck near me in his life again. Okay? So when you stand on it, you stand on it. There's no turning back. But if you a desperate pick me ass bitch, then oh yeah, you gonna double back. Oh yes, you are. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Especially if you willing to play girl bye. No, ain't no way. Now, I understand there's nothing wrong. Certain situations happen to where people do break apart and they go they separate ways or whatever the case may be. But sometimes they end up coming back together. But I hope they only come back together when they're able to come back together and there's nobody else in the picture. Not you play second to nobody though. I don't think the men or the woman should do no shit like that. I don't suggest no shit like that. No, sir, no ma'am. Now, if y'all take a break and go and do y'all's things and then y'all end up single and y'all decide whatever, reconnecting or whatever the case may be, if that's what y'all choose, because people do that shit all the time. But playing second or playing the mistress or playing the other, when you were there for however many years, you have so many kids, bitch, bye. No, ma'am. No. She's an idiot. That's what idiots do. She's a pick me. That's why she be on, what you call that, what you call that damn dating site? Whatever that damn dating site is. That's why she be on that site, y'all. She be on there looking for plenty of fish. Because flounder have to find her another flounder fish. Okay, that's where she be at, swimming and shit. Ursula be over there on plenty of fish, trying to find some fishes in the sea, honey. Okay, and she just shopping around. She don't care where she shop at. She don't care if she go to the anything. Girl, she don't give a damn. Okay, that's how Olivia is serving and giving it up. But December 19th will be here tomorrow. So we shall see what happens, okay? We most definitely shall see. But once again, Olivia will never come on her platform and let it be known what happened before that gavel hit. Never will she ever. She's always going to get her and play like everything went in her favor. But she's going to be dealing with that shit privately, crying and carrying on because it's just too much for her to bear. So, like I said, she had to get on her and save face Monday playing all of those songs, drinking and shit. I mean, she was drunk. She was drunk. You hear me? Homegirl was drunk. I mean, she was sipping. I said, look at her, just scared, don't know what's gonna happen to her. They sure did tell her something. Yes, they did. But all she could say is that I'm free, bitches. Are you bitches mad? Are you bitches mad? No, I'm not mad at all, Olivia. I have no reason to be, but I guess you gonna find out who's gonna be sad. Fuck mad. You gonna be sad. Just when you think shit is safe, honey. Yeah, Ursula be over there with her octopus arms. Keep singing. She be over there trying to get us some people over the shop. Take all the mermaid folks over there, honey. Okay. Plenty of fish. She be in the sea trying to catch us some fish, honey. Yes, she do. That's what Olivia does. So just expect it. I mean, we're gonna see. Check it while I'm still here, honey. She said that Joey's coming. Now Joey's coming. She don't give a shit who come over there. She said, "Oh, you know what? Joey's gonna be coming next week." So did Joey know that other nigga was coming just last week and he had his PlayStation there playing the game? Do we know that? Do he know that you had some man off in there just playing his PlayStation? Now he's coming there too. So let me tell you something. This is some nasty ass shit. I don't give a fuck if you can change the sheets on your bed, honey. So you just mean to tell me that you just got all kind of DNA on your bed? That's disgusting. Bitch, you're nasty. You got all kind of different men nut on your bed because all the men that come over there, they get to they get to nutting you. Girl, that's nasty. You got so much DNA on that bed. Talking about another man is coming this week, but another man was just there last week. That's nasty as fuck, dude. Do you not know that they said the HIV is rising down there in Texas, honey, and Houston? And just because you ain't in Houston, bitch, don't mean Houston people ain't coming down there. Or some people down where you ain't with the Houston, honey. You nasty motherfucker. That's a lot of DNA on your bed. That's nasty as hell. It really is. Joey's coming next week. Bitch, who's gonna be coming the week after Joey leave? Somebody else come after Joey leave next? You nasty. You really need to reconsider and stop playing with your private parts yeah. Cause it's a lot of motherfuckers that don't know that certain things is not tested for unless you ask for them, sweetheart. And certain things could go undetected and you could have it and not know it for years. So you might want to educate yourself on that shit while you around her being a nasty bitch, talking about who's coming next week and the week before after that and after that. That's nasty. I bet we could do a whole forensic file on her bed. Oh, that's disgusting. Bitch, I don't give a fuck about no sheets being changed, honey, because I'm talking about the mattress. Yeah, they all done been, you got little, got little drops everywhere. Nasty, you disgusting. hmm Yeah. Nah, I said what I said and you heard it because that's disgusting. Yes, it is. Like, you just had another man this there, and now you bringing Joey. Wow. What is wrong with her? She need Jesus. We all need it, but she definitely does, honey, because she said another man is coming. Mm. This cookie is good. Or is it? Hold on. Hold on. Let me not chew in y'all ear. Hold on. All right now. Hmm. I need to go to Prince Hall and give me some butter cookies. I need to go to Prince Hall and give me some butter cookies. I sure do. I went and got me a 6-pack the other day, and them mugs was fire. I ain't get no chicken because that shit looked like it was burnt. Mm-mm. I don't know what they be having going up in there lately. But honey, the only thing I'm going up there to get is my butter cookies. That's it. I ain't getting no pork chop. I ain't getting no cookies, no wedges. I ain't getting no, I mean, not no cookies. I ain't getting no chicken, no wedges, none of that shit. I just want some butter cookies. Give me a 6-pack. I might need to go give me a 12-pack. Hell, I might need to go give me 24 of them things. Because they just that damn good. Okay? I'm talking about the butter cookies. You know the butter cookies you just get from school? I'm talking about them. But this cookie right here, I don't know what kind of, hold on, let me see. Okay, this cookie is like a sugar cookie. Yes. So this cookie is like a sugar cookie, like a no, you're not getting on my cookie. Okay, well, this cookie that I'm eating, y'all, is pretty darn tasty. But yeah, I think I need to go get me 24 cookies, and I'm gonna sit here and eat them like live on live. I think I need me a 24 pack. I ain't lying. What's up, proud mommy? How that baby doing? You doing okay, sweetheart? You doing all right? Let's pretend. How you doing, Tori? Hey, baby. Let's pretend Joey is real, and he even allowed to be a girl. I don't know. I don't know. That's why I wouldn't be having no random men around my kids. You don't know what these men be into when you ain't around them. And just because somebody haven't got caught doing something don't mean they don't be doing shit. You know what I'm saying? So that's why it's not ever a smart thing. Girl, ain't nobody coming around mine. I'm put a cap in their ass. I ain't playing with you. And that's on everything I love. Honey, I'm not playing with neither one of my boys, and ain't nobody gonna play with my boys. Ain't neither one of them, honey. Nah, I'm protecting mines by any means, bitch. Okay? And I mean that. I stand all the way on that. No, ain't no randoms, nothing coming around. No, not a bit. No, nobody's meeting nobody around here. Promise you that much. Nope. No, no, no. It's not happening. Yeah, he heard the cookie girl and somebody's cookie. No, he's not getting none. No, 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 he's not. If Joey come over, Stella would be in the next room. Listen, oh my God, that's disgusting, Miss Barbara. You know what, Miss Barbara? I hope she don't do her mama like that, because I couldn't think that I would want to do that in the house with my mama and them is in. But nevertheless, she probably done did it plenty of times before, and Stella was in the other room, so it don't matter. Stella to her, you could tell that Stella didn't have a hold on Olivia. Olivia was the wild child. Olivia did what she wanted to do because she allowed her to. She allowed her to be how she wanted to be, and that's why Olivia is the way she is now. Olivia is still that same ass little childish ass little girl. They need to grow up, like for real. I'm trying to tell this girl, like for real. I understand. I done been there. I done been there and I done that, dude. You can be in your feelings about some shit, but it's not ever a good thing. It's really not ever a good thing to do too much, because you can end up landing yourself off into a situation to where you're not gonna be happy. Some shit you just gotta let it be for what the fuck it is. If that man, if y'all co-parenting, then let that be what it is, dude. Because I'm telling you, if it's anything more than that, it's gonna be a problem. I know it's gonna be a problem. And it already is when it's too late. Sometimes shit is just too late. She done carried on for as long as she can carry on for. And I think at this point, at this time, like, y'all got to remember, it's been 5 years. They done probably let her slide so many times, probably done gave her so many chances. At this point, the chances are up. And that might be some really strong things that she might have to, some guidelines, very strong guidelines that you have to follow at this point, because she's unplayed so many times. That's why I was not understanding how come, like, she's so stuck on the social media shit. She's not really thinking about the reality of this situation that can really put her in a really bad bind, because she's thinking off her emotions and she's thinking about Gerard. Girl, you gonna end up landing your ass off in jail. You are. You don't think so, but yes, you are. I keep trying to tell this girl she's gonna go to jail. She keep thinking that she's not gonna go because she has not went. That's why they keep doing the dumb shit they keep doing. Y'all have to understand, the reason why Peaches antagonized people and was harassing those people is because nothing have been done to her. Until something is done to these people, they will not stop. They're gonna continue to keep doing it. It's almost like they're inviting. I have not seen so many people is inviting self-sabotaging situations. That shit is weird as hell to me. It's weird. It's like you inviting. It's like you want it. It's like you got to stop it. You got to stop it. Got to stop it. I be having to stop. You got to stop yourself. Sometimes you have to stop yourself. You got to stop it, or it's gonna keep on fucking going. She's so stuck and so hung up on this shit, she will not let it go. To where she's gonna land herself right where she was playing these little games, not paying the child support, thinking that it's funny. Oh, they didn't lock me up. They didn't lock you up. Yeah, they didn't lock you up that time. But what they tell you they was gonna do the next time? Why was your ass drinking so much? That wasn't a celebration. People had that totally confused. What they thought they were seeing was not a celebration. No, that was not a celebration. Homegirl is stressed the fuck out. Y'all see her over there just a while ago? Ain't nothing happy about the girl. The girl got her kids and she still ain't happy. She got the ha-ha emoji faces on that motherfucker, but she don't have no ha-ha face on her face. So how come the caption is that how come the title wasn't added up to her facial expression? She seemed like she was agitated and irritated. What's wrong with her? Is that how you gonna be when you get your kids, and stop getting them, bitch? Why are you agitated and irritated when you get them? She does not like the fact of however they may be now that they've been over there, because kids, they might be something totally different from what she experienced because they were more like her and her attitude, her personality type shit. They might be something totally different, and she don't like it. She don't like it. Mm-mm. But see, that's what happens when you don't have your kids, man. That's what happens when you choose you over your kids, man. That's what happens. Sorry for you, but that's what the fuck. No, it ain't. I ain't sorry for you, but that's what happens. You gave them away. You gave them away. You gave your kids away that you say you love. I've always did so much for my kids. Y'all know I was a good mom to my kids. When? When were you? Not taking them to school. You don't even take Asia. You still not doing the same thing that you were the same things as you were not doing with them. You're doing with AJ right now. You say and claim he's in school, but he has not been to school. No pre-K is letting the pre-K kids are in school just like my kids is in school. Yeah. So when school is in, like when my kids' school is in for them going to pre-K, yeah. When Jalen went to pre-K, he had to be in school every single day. It wasn't no I could pick and choose. No, you can pick and choose whether your kids go to pre-K or not. Tristan didn't go, but Jalen did go. And the reason why Tristan didn't go is because me and the doctors and the people that's working with my child, we made that decision for when he was gonna go to school. And that's why when he went to school was when he went to school. But Jalen actually did go to pre-K. You can't pick and choose when your kid go to school. When that kid is enrolled in pre-K, that child is supposed to show up every day at school. That's Monday through Friday, girl. She's picking and choosing when she's going to take him to school because she really thinks in her mind that pre-K is not important because it's pre-K. Bitch, that's the beginning of them going to school. She doesn't think that school is important because her mama let her drop out, y'all. So you have to understand something. Listen to me. She's not going to think that that's important to her because it was never important to Stella for her to finish school. Who knows if Raquel finished school? She might have did. Raquel might be the only one that got a diploma because we know Olivia don't. And Olivia don't even have a GED. She's a liar about that shit too. Okay? Until she actually go put something to use with something, because she's gonna need something to go get a goddamn job. Okay? A diploma, a GED, or something. She's gonna have something. She cannot have nothing and try to apply for a job. Yeah, pre-K is very important. Just like they tell you that early intervention is very important if your child has any type of issues or type of, disabilities or whatever. It's always important once you see it, you say something because if you ignore it and you prolong it, because some people want to be ashamed of their bitch, I'm not ashamed of shit. I have two autistic kids with ADHD, bitch, and they smart. They get awards all the time. Student of the academic achievement awards, student of the month, all types of shout outs and stuff like that, all types of things that they were receiving. I'm proud of mine, Sonny. You got people that be embarrassed to where they don't want to go get what they need, their kids need, or whatever the case may be. That is very important that you go and take your kids to school when you enroll them. You can't pick and choose when you want to take your kids to school. That's why she was almost brought up on truancy charges with the first ones because she wasn't taking them. And anytime that my child is not at school, if I tell y'all that my kids here is because they're here for a reason, and it's approved for them not to be at school. I ain't gonna be having my kids at school just to be sitting there their ass and because I have things that I need to do. So yeah, I can't sit up there and be having them here when they could be at school. Shit, hell no, ain't no way. But yeah, pre-K is very important. But she don't think that it is, and he ain't in pre-K no way because he ain't go to school this year. So stop lying. Like I said, stop lying about dumbass shit when you don't have to lie. You don't have to tell people shit about your life if you don't want to because it's yours. But you don't have to lie about it either because somebody asked you to. If I don't want nobody to know shit, I'm just not gonna say shit. And I have that right to not tell you nothing. You don't have the right to my business unless I want to tell you. But I ain't gonna get on her and lie about it either. The fuck I'm gonna lie for? That's crazy shit. That's just like Peaches. She'll sit up there and talk so highly about Wood, but you'll never hear Wood say shit about her. Bitch, I wish the fuck I would. You crazy as hell. If it's not reciprocated, bitch, I'm not gonna be doing all of that. I'm not gonna be making myself to be seen for a man. A man ain't trying to be seen. You better go find you one that won't mind it, bitch. I'm trying to tell you, because what the fuck we talking about? Bitch, definitely not that. Like, come on now. Most parents want better for their children than what I most definitely want better for mine. So that's why I gotta move better. Cause like I said, I'm not no perfect parent. I'm not gonna ever claim to be, honey. I'm a work in progress. I had my first child at 28, my second one at 31. Honey, I ain't had no abortions, no miscarriages, no. Tristan was indeed my first child. So, honey, I had my kids extremely late. All of the people that I know, they kids is grown. Shit, I'm all the one. Shit, I'm gonna be an old ass mama. Hell, all the people, all of my homegirls, they kids is damn near grown. Are grown. They got grown kids. I'm the only one with some small kids. They had their kids not early, not in high school, but shit, they had their kids. Their kids is damn near teenagers, or they're grown. They're 18 or something, or about to be 18. You know, I'm looking at these kids and I'm like, damn, these kids done got big. They done grown. They done got old on me. Like, damn, really thinking, yeah, bitch, you old. Yeah, you better, you getting there. I'm seeing all of these kids getting older and I'm just looking at them like, oh my God, these kids done got so much older. You know, time flies, man. It really do. It really does, man. I'm trying to tell you, time really does fly. It flies very, very fast. That's why you should use your time wisely. You shouldn't waste it. And that's just real talk, you know. You should always use your time wisely and don't waste it. And the way that these women be wasting their time on her being ignorant and childish at their grown ass ages is be so much beyond me. There's not that much, bitch. I don't need that much attention in the world, bitch. If that's the type of attention that I need, and I'd rather starve and not have none. And that's just real talk. Okay? I'd rather starve and not have none. I'm not gonna ever get on here and claim to be or put myself out here to be something that I'm not. I'm gonna tell y'all exactly what it is. I'm flawed and fucked up just like the rest of these bitches are. This might be in a different way, or it could be something similar in the same, or I may have some similar situations or whatever, especially with Olivia and Antonisha and Gerard. Oh yeah, most definitely. So I definitely done dealt with an ignorant ass baby motherfucking mama. Oh yeah, and that's the same baby mama I sent my husband to. And that's the same one he got in trouble with, got evicted with, and all types of shit. Then he went to the next one and probably the next one. I don't know how many kids he's had. I know he got, I know for a fact that he got 3 damn kids, okay? 3. One of them is mine. I claim her, she's mine, and she forever will be mine. That's the only daughter that I have. It's the one that I was with from 3 months to 3 years. And she's still my damn daughter till this day. Never will change. But he has other ones, okay? Yeah, I had my first child at 28. Tristan, I had Tristan when I was 28 years old. I had Jalen when I was 31. I didn't even know I was pregnant with Jalen until I was like a month. I was a month pregnant when I found out I was pregnant with Jalen. Yeah, I was a month pregnant. hmm I was a whole month pregnant, honey. He came up and just popped up like, hey, mommy. I was like, "Would you look at this here? Well, since y'all just starting to pop up all of a sudden, now that I'm about to be old and shit, let me go ahead and get her done. I got my tubes tied right after I had Jalen. I mean, right directly after I had Jalen. I sure did, honey. I didn't wait a week or two or none of that. I got my tubes tied. My tubes are tied, honey. No more kids for me. Those are only kids that I wanted and the only kids that I need. I got my 2 boys. I don't want no girls, but I have a girl still. I have a girl. I sure do.
My daughter's my husband's daughter. I sure do. Hmm. But Olivia's not gonna try to be better for her kids. She's gonna continue on with these little shenanigans until they actually do lock her up. But I think whatever was said to her, whatever little situation or mediation that her and Gerard them had, it really got her shook. She's scared. She's terrified. So we shall see how this go come December 9th as to how this play out. We shall see how all of this comes about, because getting on here trying to use the defense mechanism or trying to deflect from your situation, honey, it's okay. We all go through some things. Hell, I've been going through some things too. But try to sit up here and try to make it seem like what it is and what it isn't. Don't do that. Getting on here drinking like you celebrating a win. You didn't win nothing. You ain't won shit. You didn't get your kids back. You didn't get no type of, yeah, that's what I'm saying. People are really over there, both like really bigging this shit up. Like, yeah, Olivia, yeah, you're free. Yeah, nothing happened to you, and all these bitches is on here talking about you going to jail, but you still out here. Yeah, for now. For now, she is. That's for now, though. Just wait till she go back to court. It might be a whole totally different situation, because whatever they told her got her feeling some type of way, and she's scared. So that was more so. I don't know what's gonna happen when I go back to court, but I gotta get on here and let it be known that I am still free. And also I have to let them know that I am getting my kids this weekend. Yeah, bitches. So what the fuck y'all thought? Look at what it is. But not everything is what it seems to be. So don't get shit twisted. Just because you're out and not in jail, just because you got your kids, that don't mean shit either. Not nothing to me either. It doesn't. Cause you still gotta go back to court. So I hope you got all your shit together. I hope you don't drag your feet. Cause honey, you got some time to get whatever it is that you need to get together. December will be here tomorrow though. Remember that. Yeah. So she might want to do whatever it is they told her that she needed to do, and she might not want to play no games, because I think at this point, like I said, y'all have to understand, her living in La La Land is where she is, but the reality where Gerard and the court system is where she's gonna get her ass in the situation. All she had to do was pay her child support. If she seen her kids come over there and she see her kids is not having nothing, or they looking a certain way, and you sending money over there and you thinking, okay, well, where's my money going? Because I'm seeing how my kids has been sent over here to me. I see they ain't got nothing, no new clothes, or ain't even having no new clothes, no new shoes, no new nothing. So yeah, I could see that. But no, no, you just not sending because you like, no, that money is supposed to be for me, Gerard, and our kids, not for Gerard and Tanisha and our kids. No, I'm not paying for them. So I'm gonna make my kids suffer because I'm not sending no money to their daddy. But you would want their daddy to send some money to you if they was with you. Bitch, that's not cool. That's one sided shit. You would want him to spend money. You would want him to send money to you if the kids were with you. So what would be the damn difference? Even if you had a man in the house with you. You talking about having a man in the house with you right now. So what would be the damn difference if the kids was there with you and he was giving you money for his kids? What would be the fucking difference? The same woman that's up there saying, "Oh, I could never be, I could never try to be somebody else's kid's mom." Bitch, you said that she was trying to be your kid's mom. Bitch, you ain't trying to be your kid's mom, and you gave birth to him. Let's be clear. You the one ain't trying to be a mom to your own kids. She don't have to be a mom to him because she didn't give birth to him. She's choosing to be a mom to him because you won't. Because you don't want to. Now, maybe if you did your job, then she wouldn't have to fill your position. Hmm. Maybe if you did your job, you wouldn't have to worry about Antoinisha fulfilling your position and stepping in to assist you with your kids. Something that you don't want to do. Something that you refuse to do because you're still stuck over who? Gerard. Gerard got her by the pussy lips. I mean, she just won't stop talking about him. And she don't even have to talk about that man. You and that man don't have no dealings other than y'all's kids. So what the fuck is you keep talking about him for? Oh, he's just so miserable. He's just so bitter. If he's so bitter, then why he's not with you when you done try to get back with him? Explain. She makes it seem like she's just so much of a prize, but who got her? She make it seem like, oh, I'm being by myself because I know what I deserve. Bitch, no, you don't. Because if you did, you wouldn't have been fucking Gerard 5 months ago. You wouldn't have been fucking for 5 months if you knew your worth and you were so much better and you followed a girl code, you would have never messed with Antonisha's husband. Even though Antonisha messed with yours. You still would have followed the girl code wouldn't have been broken just because it was broken on you. You guys should teach your daughters the girl code. Well, what the fuck is you teaching Kalani over there? To sleep with other people's husbands? The fuck is you talking like, girl? What is you talking about? And then not to mention, you want to talk about how much of a bitch ass nigga he is for coming over there trying to mess with you in front of y'all's kids, but you allowed him to do it. So what makes you better than him? Because he tried to and you let him while y'all's kids was there. You see how you try to make it seem like he's all him, but bitch, what about you? You did it while your kids was there too. Anything that she could do to try to make Antonisha feel some type of way or walk away, she's gonna do it. She gonna do it. They don't take. Yeah, I don't understand why they don't take care of them and they keep having them, or why they have them and they don't want to take care of them. So you don't have more kids than what you don't want to take care of. Yeah, they are new. She had gained a lot of subscribers when she had went homeless. When she played like she was homeless. She also had went viral because bigger content creators is like got millions or close to a million subscribers and shit like that start reacting to her or whatever. Dumbass Peach done went viral and she's over there at the not the shade room. She's at one of those gossiping sites things. She done went viral for harassing that damn organization she had been harassing. I feel sorry for her kids, dude. I really do. Like for real, her behaviors, it's embarrassing. The younger kids don't understand, but Gregory McKay, he definitely does. And he's the only one that I think that do. Everything that she does is embarrassing. Everything. Not nothing that she does is not embarrassing. From the way that she get on her and present herself with her hair all over her head or her hair sticking out of her ponytails and shit, the same way that she presents herself, the same way those dirty ass earphones, like how you gonna call yourself a phenomenal, but your phenomenal ass walking around with them dirty ass earphones on your ears, bitch, you disgusting. There's no fucking way in hell that I will be putting them things on and off of my ears. It ain't look like that. Bitch, the first time I seen that shit, it would have been cleaned and washed. But instead of her cleaning it, you know what the fuck she went and did? She went and bought a new pair. She said that these earphones that she had on her ears was dirty like people's houses, bitch. No, dirty like your house where wood is not cleaning up at or those kids are not. We seen exactly how your kids get down. They be going in there doing what the fuck they want to do. The smaller kids going there get milk and pour milk all on the floor, going there get anything that they want, cereal be all on the floor. We seen exactly how you get down. So how you gonna call somebody dirty when your house is dirty right now? I'm sure it is. How you gonna say somebody's house is dirty, but your earphones was filthy as fuck? So if your earphones if you walking around with those earphones on your ear like that, then I know for a fact, bitch, you can't talk about nobody's house being dirty if you walking around with those earphones on your ear and they filthy. I mean, look like she had put the earphones in mud. Bitch, why is your ear dirty like that? You don't wash your face? So basically, everything that she said that people was telling her like she was what she say, all the things she said that people would taunt her about when she was younger, tease her about. Bitch, are you still having those problems now? She gotta let us know that she bathe. I bathe. What she call it? Bathe. What she call it? I forgot what she called it. She don't call it bathing. She call it something else. It's some kind of weird ass shit she say, cause you know she can't pronounce shit correctly, cause she's still saying nimber. So phenomenal, but can't speak proper English or even try to, bitch. I don't give a fuck about nowhere about where we from and that's how we talk. No, talk like you should talk. Period. Shit, somebody fell from getting you speech therapy, and now you just now getting your kids something after you done something talking about how phenomenal and smart they was and all that type of shit. Talking about how you show up for your kids, but how you ain't showing up for your kids to make sure they know how to read and write. The fuck wrong with you? But you phenomenal, girl. I think she's ass backwards. What kind of phenomenal is she? What phenomenal definition is that? It's weird. It's crazy to me. Can you get blocked? Yeah, you can get blocked. Let me help you. Let me get you up out of here. Hmm. Yeah, there you go. I got you. Now you go up there with the boss man, the one that came in here mad about what I said to somebody else, like they was gonna check somebody and got blocked too. Like what the fuck? Punk jump up to get beat down. Like what the fuck is y'all come here to do? Don't come here fucking with me. This is my stream. Don't come here messing with me. If you don't like what I say or what I do, go to another stream. It's a million people on the streams that streaming, I'm sure. That's why they not in here. So follow suit. Go do what you do, because bitch, even if nobody was in here, I talk to myself and I answer myself too. Now, the fuck you talking about? People are weird. People are weird as hell. It's strange. But yeah, y'all. Anyways, let me get up off of here. I've been on here long enough. I do. I have been on here long enough. So I'm about to get off of here. It's still early. It ain't late. It sure ain't. It's about to be 5 o'clock. Okay. It's still some time to move around and get some things done or whatever, whatnot. But yeah. hmm I'm gonna pray for him. Okay, I'm gonna pray for him. I think a lot of mental. Sometimes I've been feeling like I'm under a spiritual attack, honey. But honey, I'm gonna fight these demons and these spiritual demons is trying to interfere with mine. Honey, I'm not gonna let them win. They're gonna lose every time, every time, every time. I'm favored and I'm covered. Okay, don't ever forget it. That's why I always remain and stay on top and never on the bottom, honey. But anyways. I pray that y'all have a good day, an excellent one for the remaining of y'all's day. I most definitely do. But yeah, I'm about to go ahead and get off of here. hmm Y'all look forward to my song that I'm gonna drop. I'm gonna upload. Make sure y'all have y'all notifications on because I definitely got me a song that I made. Mama Boo, you know how I used to do. You know what I'm saying? I inspired a lot of these hoes on here to do the things they've been doing. But you know, I'm not one to say I did it first because who cares? And you know. But I know it inspired Miss Livy, so I made a little song for her. I made a little song, a little song. You know how I used to make up songs? Well, I made up one for her just last night. It just took me just a hot second. I'm a Jane of all trades. I can do anything. So hey, I made a song for her. It's going to be the remix to "I Said What I Said, I Meant What I Said." Ho, okay. So y'all look forward to that. I'm gonna drop that. I ain't gonna tell you when, but just look forward to it, okay? I got some things that I need to do with it before I drop it. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Most definitely so. But y'all make sure. Oh yeah. Hey, mama, but you know how I used to do. Yeah. I'm back. I'm back. I'm back. I'm back. I am back. Popular demand. Cause bitch, when I came up with this song last night, I said, "Yeah, you gonna do it, or you're not gonna do it. Yes, you're gonna do it. Yes, it's gonna get done. Yes, it's going down. It's going down." I said, "I think I got a banger." Now let me see if I want to make me a beat to this shit, or do I just want to go straight a cappella? I do already have it recorded, as a matter of fact, but I gotta go and re-record it, okay? And y'all just make sure, cause I got me a pen and a pad last night, bitch, and I had me a good time. I sure the fuck did. Y'all just wait for it. Let me see what I'm gonna drop this. Okay, let me see what I'm gonna drop this. I'm thinking. I actually really did record it last night. I actually really do have it recorded right now. But I added more to it, so I have to go back and redo it. And I really sit up here thinking if I need to go and make me a beat, because you know I'm a beat maker. So I need to make me, I need to get back into my beat making. I've been telling y'all, I've been slacking. Okay. I even been slacking on my intros, but I am back by popular demand, and that song will be dropping. So keep those.